Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. We're live on a Saturday. How about that? I've just got so much work to do. I figured I might as well hang out with you guys while I'm doing it. I've got my iPad on. We're ready to rock and roll and jump into the content, but wanted to say hello to everyone first. Yeah, duh. Also, welcome to the stream. RG Paiva, what's up? Was Gamerts, what's up, everybody? Glad to see you welcoming the community to the stream. Swizz1x, what's up? Let's see, need a girlfriend. Damn, I'm early. Just clicked on the random notification. Well, hey, you're here now. You're here now, and everybody's happy. So how about that? Fabio Silva, welcome to the stream. Tote, Concha. Yeah, I mean, Drago got a lot of open field experience, but will it be enough? That is the question, people. That is the question. We're going to be doing this in the hopes of getting 30 million kills. It's not a guarantee. I have a lot of fighting experience, which is why I feel confident in being able to at least get close and maximize what I've got to work with on this account. Again, I'm not spending heavily on this thing at all. I'm not whaling up, as a lot of people have said, is going to be the criteria for getting 30 million kills. I'm not doing that at all. We are going to be playing as essentially a free-to-play account while inside of KBK from a Crystal Tech standpoint. So this is going to be interesting. We're going to have to see how this plays, but let's jump into the game and let's check the progress that I've got. I have bought 3 things since we last spoke on the last stream. I want to show you what those are and how much they were and what I got for them. And we'll just jump into it. So let's go ahead and hop in. We're going to do this. Let's do this. All right. So here we are in game. As you can see, again, I am at one of my favorite spots in this kingdom right now, which is Guardians, because it is free XP. Let's be killing these things while we're chatting. Burgers are a tasty and balanced meal, says Teote. I don't know if it's a balanced meal, but it's definitely tasty. RG Paiva, is that hard to make 30 million kills in KBK2? Yes and no. It depends on who you're going up against, and it depends on how your account is set up. It depends. It just depends. It depends on what you've got going on for your own account, how active you are, and how... Ooh, there's a 7% rune right there. How savvy you are with fighting, I guess, is a good way to kind of get the ball rolling. Let's get some music going too while we're at it. Let's see here. Boom, and boom, and boom, and boom. All right. Let's get a different music. Different music. Different music. Different music. Here we go. All right. How's the resources and troops in that account? Resources are really good, guys. I have to say, if you see at the top right, I'm pretty good on resources. I'm pretty damn good on resources. K75 has hooked me up. Okay? They have definitely hooked me up. It's no joke. I also just... Oh, man. I always hate when I do that. There we go. Super Blitz, hope you won your arc. How about that? How's the resources and troops? Just talked about that. Troops, still good. I have some more to make, I'm not going to lie, but I don't want to burn my speed ups. If I'm going to spend my generic speed ups on non-healing purposes, it's going to be for tech. So I'm going to need to definitely do that. Yeah, resources are looking very good. Barbing for crystals and XP shall be very important. Supreme. That's correct, and that's also something that I've not really had to do with my other main accounts because, again, I'm a spender on those accounts, so I just buy the crystal bundles and call it a day. But with this account, I'm going to have some serious time put in for crystals. There's no doubt about it. Need a GF. Speed ups are a little rough right now, I'm not going to lie. Still working on that. Why do you need 300 million gold? I don't know. I'm probably going to pass some of it off, to be honest with you. They just sent it. I said don't send me gold, but they sent me some gold anyway. So I will say, again, I do have some tech still to go. I do need to upgrade my hospitals a little bit more as well. I'm in process of doing that. And there is some building of troops that need to happen. King of Whiskey, welcome to the stream, buddy. Yay, I made a Drago stream. How about that? All right, let's continue to kill these. So my activity in this game for the past 2.5 days, which is how long I've been in Kingdom 75, is really strictly been killing these things. So killing Guardians across the entire map all day, every day. And then on top of that, going to different alliances that say, hey, we got a few resources for you. I'm like, okay, I'll come over. I'll TP over. No problem at all. It's not bad at all. What happened to Ronnie? He is not playing, question mark. He is playing. He's got an alt account in some random kingdom. He just posted a video the other day. I'm hoping to get a 10% XP rune here too. I've got a 7% one. There wasn't one that dropped at the temple this morning, which I did farm the temple earlier, about 2 hours ago. Wispy Gaming has the faith. You're in the minority, my friend. A lot of people are saying it's impossible. I felt a lot more confident about this before the naysayers got a hold of me. So I don't know. We're going to have to see. I think, you know, if we're trying to temper the expectations, right? It's, if I get to 20 mil, it's going to be great, right? If I get to 10 mil, it's going to be great. But 30 mil is my goal. If a big whale player doesn't get to 30 mil kills, it's not necessarily that big of a deal. It's more about the dead, right? But for a 30 million player, and I'll probably end up being in the high 30 millions by the time I'm done with my tech and stuff. Ooh, did I get it? No, I didn't. I'll probably end up being like the 38, 39 million range by the time KBK starts, because I'm still going to be upgrading some of my tech. But I really don't think that, you know, 30 million is necessarily a requirement for people, especially with higher power. To be at 20 million is relatively fine for a 70, 80 million plus player, but it's the dead, right? It's the dead. The more power you have, the more you're expected to give as a higher power player in a KBK, as far as putting troops into rallies, into garrisons, all that stuff. I don't necessarily think that the expectation is on me to do that because of how low my power is. And I wouldn't really say any 30, like anybody below 50 million in my kingdom in 916, I don't say they have to spend anything troops wise, although a lot of them do. 500,000 troops in a KBK for a 30 mil player is a lot. It's a lot. Especially if you want to continue to actually play the game instead of just kind of sitting in there from the sidelines and putting 80,000 army troops into flags and rallies. So that's my expectation as a leader in 916. But for me personally, I'm used to being expected to dump in 4, 5, 6, 10 million troops into my dead count, which is why all my big accounts have 10 million, 20 million, 30 million dead. Thank you for the subscribe there, by the way. Appreciate you joining the channel. I'm also looking out for level 25 barbs here too. I am using all of my action bar at all times. I have not let this hit the max action bar since I migrated here, and I'm very close to doing that right now. So I need to make sure I find a level 25 barb on the way to the next shrine as well. Aki Coco, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you as a member. Sebastian loves the streams. Well, I love you being here on the stream, and I love streaming for you guys, so that's appreciated. I'm glad that you enjoy your yeah, I mean, how can you not enjoy this challenge? I mean, so again, guys, I think most of you already know this, but if you don't, I'm a pretty heavy spender when it comes to my main accounts. I spend a few grand a month, pretty regularly, to make sure my accounts are up to date, so that I'm leading the kingdom from the front lines and I'm, you know, doing all that stuff. I don't traditionally have to do the stuff that I'm showing you on this series stream because it's not really needed. If I'm buying the crystal packs, I don't really need to sit there and spam barbs all day. I don't need to worry about my XP. I certainly don't have to worry about XP books because of all the stuff I get from bundles and things like that. So when it comes to killing guardians, this is something I haven't done in quite a long time. I'd say almost 1.5 years to 2 years is how long it's been since I've had to farm guardians for XP. So a couple reasons for that, obviously, on this account. One, I'm just way behind. I migrated in on literally the last day before the kingdom locked, and we're days away from going into pre-KBK. In fact, less than that, a day and 7 hours from going into pre-KBK, and that means that I'm going to have a lot of work to do on getting these ooh, there it is. Ooh, I got it. 10% XP right there. Look at that. This guy's just going to have to deal with the loss of XP. I want to say that's like Richard anyway or something. Go. Maybe I'll still tap it. Maybe. I think I might have gotten it at the very end. I didn't. It's 39, so that means I was off by 5. Off my 5 slot. Skills that kills. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Thank you for being a member of the channel. Need a girlfriend. Yeah, so speed ups are a thing, and that might be something I'm gonna need to buy, just because again I haven't used this account as a main account. It has only been a farm account. I've only logged on to gather my daily VIP bundle, my daily VIP, pack here, and that was one up until about 4 days ago, by the way, and send farms out, and even then I wasn't really very good at that. So this account is really basically just an absolutely ignored account that has had no activity on it. So I'm operating on bare bones nothingness from a fighting standpoint, whereas the typical 30 million free-to-play player, especially one that has aspirations to get to 30 million kills or as many as possible, has tons of speed ups, has tons of resources, has their commanders at level 60 because they're doing exactly the same thing that I'm doing. They're killing Guardians all day, every day. They're killing Barbs all day, every day. They're doing all those things that help you get your account to where it needs to be without spending. It just takes time, people. Now, again, I'm trying to find a level 25 Barb to keep my action point bar from being maxed out. There's one. Let me go ahead and come over here and grab it. And as you can see, again, I've been doing this a lot. I've been doing Temple Guardians, Shrine Guardians, Sanctum Guardians, Altar Guardians, Barbarians. That's all I've been doing, is killing Barbarians, Guardians, etc. So, I mean, that's all I've been doing. Zaid, I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Hey, Drago, what game besides Rock are you active right now? Corpse's Rabbit. I'm playing New World as well. There will be, I know I've said this twice and failed to deliver the last couple times, but I will be streaming New World a little bit later today, and it will be on Twitch. So if you have not gone and followed my Twitch account, make sure you go in the comment section below, well, the description below, I should say, and there is a link directly to it. Just hit the follow button, and you will be there and get notified whenever I go live, which will be today. So this will probably be an hour and a half or so live stream. I just wanted to kind of catch you guys up on where I'm at here, and then again, we're going to jump over to New World because I've not been able to play for about a day or so, and I'm a little hurt. I'm a little hurt. So how many resources in 2 days? You can see at the top right how many resources I've acquired in the last 2 days. It's a lot. People are very generous over here in K75, and it's very appreciated. Are you willing to do gold head events? Was, I'm willing to. The problem is the speed ups. Again, speed ups, I'm going to have to be very, very miserly and frugal with my speed ups. I have to be very careful with how I use my speed ups because I don't have a lot to play with. This is not a spender account, and it's not going to be. So I need to be very, very particular and very targeted on where I use my speed ups. King Whiskey, how do you like hanging out in 75? Man, everybody over here is very friendly, I have to say. Everybody has been very welcoming over here. This being Chiscool's Kingdom. I mean, this is Chiscool's Kingdom 100%, along with the leadership team and the people that inhabit it. And they've been very welcoming of me as another content creator, as another sponsored content creator, including Chiscool. So I have to first off say thank you to everybody here, and including Chiscool as well for welcoming me. Didn't have to. I know that when I went into this, I was very, very keen on being not a distraction, not a weight on anybody's shoulders, and also, keeping in mind the business side of this, right? I mean, at the end of the day, Chiscool and I both make money off of this, so at the same time, I want to make sure that I'm not impeding on anything that he's got going on, and I've worked that out with him and made sure that anything I'm doing is not going to be contradictory or overtaking anything that he's doing. This is his kingdom, this is his KVK. I'm just going to be a part in it, and I'm going to be killing on it from a low spender, free to play way of doing it. So I'm hoping the two different variation play styles that you'll see, and again, I do want you both to watch my and Chiscool's stream when this stuff kicks off, because he's going to be on the front line giving out orders. He's going to be in the thick of things with his 6-7 marches, all legendary, all geared out, doing all kinds of crazy nonsense and garrisoning and rallying things. I'm going to be doing something completely different than that. That's not what I'm doing. So you need to make sure that you get both of the aspects. I want to make sure that that's very clear. I don't want to take anything away from Chiscool, and certainly anything away from the kingdom. I'm here to help. I'm here to help. Tech cost so expensive for me. Roblox, that's what I'm saying. That's the point of this series, is I don't want people to think that and maybe I'm wrong, maybe this series turns into something different. Originally, again, this series is as a heavy fighter, somebody who's been in 10, 15 KVKs myself, okay? always as a spender. Always as a spender. I've never been in a KVK as a free-to-play player. The original intent and the current intent of this is to basically be 30 million kills for a 30 million player. New super chat. Lager Beer with the £5 donation. Thank you very much. Free to play equals looks at gems. Yes. So again, that was before. And again, I have been stockpiling these gems for a very long time. I do the 30-day bundles on this account. And again, I use this as a king buffer account. So I've had stockpiled gems, but before I started this project, I had to get some things to at least make this account possible, because again, when I first started, this is a non-existent account. It's basically been a neglected account for 2 years. So if I wanted to do anything, I need to have my commanders up and things like that, which is what I'm doing right now. So I'm spending a lot of time getting, instead of spending on experience books and things like that, I'm trying to avoid spending as much as humanly possible. I'm going around and doing the and doing all of these guardians for you guys. Oh, I don't want to do that level 17 barb though. All right, I think my action point bar is safe for right now. Here's another level 25. Let's go up here. Let's see, what do you think about Alex5525, YSG5522 pair in KVK3? Is it okay? It's okay, but KVK3, you're going to want to start thinking about getting some of those commanders maxed. Those are my two primary commanders that people should max as a legendary player. So, or a legendary commander for any type of player. YSG number 1, Alex number 2 has been my go-to for the longest time, and there's a reason for that. They're universal commanders. They can be used with any troop type, really. And secondly, they're just so powerful on the field. You got to have those commanders maxed if that's your main account. Leonard's, I have more speed ups than you do? Well, that makes me feel a little better. Makes me feel a little better. Need a girlfriend. Show commanders and gear. I will. I have made some gear as well. Again, this is going to be an update stream. If you missed my last stream, make sure you go and check it out. We were kind of really getting into the nitty-gritty of what the idea was and what we're doing and where the account's at versus where it needs to be really be a true reflection of what we're trying to do here. But again, to continue what I was saying earlier, we've got this project really was about trying to showcase that 30 million players and 40 million players can have an impact on KVK. You don't have to be a high-spending whale to have necessarily an impact on a KVK. So that was the idea. And again, this account was not ready for that kind of commitment, so I needed to put a little bit into it, but wasn't much when it comes to the nitty-gritty of it. But if for some reason this just turns into I was crazy for thinking that I could do this kind of situation, maybe it turns into a, hey, you can't do that. I personally think you can, and I've seen other players do it. And with the experience that I've got, again, being in 10 plus KVKs and knowing how to fight and how these commanders work, that's why you come to my channel to see some of that content. I got to think that I've got to get pretty close, right? So that's the idea. That's the idea. Is YSG still a good investment? Yes, it is. Absolutely. Lager maybe saving gems from events and gather. Yeah, it's basically a little bit combination of both. So again, guys, here's some other things too. Let me show you what I got. Nope, that's not it. What am I doing? Oh, I need to go to my mail. Actually, let me start walking to the other shrine, because that's going to be a little bit of a hike. Are these still active anyway? Yeah, okay, so they're still there. Let's start hiking to there, and I'll show you what I've gotten. Okay, so the only bundles that I've purchased since starting this project are the little pop-up bundles. So this is for getting a commander to level 40. You get Glorious Leader Bundle, which gives you stars, which I need, which gives you some gems, which I need, which gives you experience books, which I desperately need. Same thing here. So this is a purchase I made. It was $5, okay? Same thing here, Indomitable Contender. This was when I started actually doing the equipment quest line on this account. I had never done it before. So those little $5 pop-up bundles for the equipment quest line, I bought that too, but there was only two that popped up, and these were the two. So this one here was a $9.99 bundle, and this one right here was a $5 bundle. It gave me a few materials, it gave me some crystal keys, a few resources, but nothing crazy, and some gems. Same thing with this, the equipment material choice chest. I got a blueprint of Heart of the Saint. I can't build it. I still can't build it because of the lack of equipment that I've got. Again, for this account, I used it for farming, so all I did was I made animal bones. All I did was make animal bones. Let me show you my equipment materials here. Yeah, see? Animal bones. Animal bones is all I really did. So I did make some equipment to start getting the ball rolling. I have some epic equipment here. Very good epic equipment. I've got some gathering stuff as well to do the quest line for the blue tier. I've got some windswept bracers, but I'm low on... I want to say it's leather. I'm low on leather to build some more windswept stuff. And I was actually very low on the actual windswept pieces until I opened some crystal keys and got a few more. Show us those orange crystal chests. They're not that much different than the purple ones, but it's almost ready. I'm pretty close. We'll probably pop one on the stream here. And again, I think Chiskel's was the first one to do it. That orange crystal, maybe the first, definitely in the top 3. You do what you gotta do, Leonards. Leonard's, I agree. This is definitely a higher gem number than what normal would have. I'm going to spend this on the wheel. I was tempted to spend it on Hunt for History because I need all this stuff that's here. But I thought it was a better value to get research speedups and things like that with the wheel. Again, this would not be here had I not been buying 30-day gem supplies every month for the last, year. And also buying a few of those little smaller bundles. And the last, I also, again, got the last King's Coronation bundle that was available the day I migrated over. How many gold chests a day in SW? I don't even know. And to be honest, I haven't been in SW a lot. The past 2 days, I've been going around to all the other alliances because they've been helping me out with resources. So I just got back in maybe a couple hours ago. But it's definitely good in SW. They've got quite a few spenders here. Flex says, honestly, it's close to impossible to achieve 30 million kills. It's way too hard to gain kills with weak marches against strong ones. And I doubt you will find weak enemies in a KVK like that. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Not everyone will be 846. Not everyone will be 556. Not everyone will be 254. Not everyone will be 75. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll have to... I mean, whatever I do... So that's the other thing I want to make sure that everybody's aware of. I'm not just going to be doing my own thing. I'm not just going to be off doing my own thing and not contributing to kingdom goals. I'm going to be doing what the kingdom has us doing, okay, if that makes sense. I'm not going to be just over by myself somewhere doing my own thing and ignoring the passes getting rallied and things like that. I'm going to be doing those things too. I'm going to have to find a way to make sure that in my role, right, again, we talk about roles all the time on this channel, in my role, in my capability, my sphere of influence, what I can do with this versus what I'm used to. And again, what I'm used to is standing right at the pass, being the rallier or being the garrison player and swarming anything that comes my way and all that. That's what I'm used to. That's not what I do with this account. There's no possible way to do that with this account. Jin, do you want to see speed ups? Okay. So building speed ups are basically non-existent. Training speed ups are okay, but I'll be using probably the majority of those during the training events in the kingdom so that I can get a little more value for them. Maybe during, a 20 gold head event like Lord of War or something like that, which we do have going on right now, but I don't want to use them just yet. I will likely get to this so I can get the gold stars there, but I mean, there's people here that are going to win this for sure. So maybe pre-KBK versus... a 20 gold head event. And honestly, I mean, I'm training T4, so I'm not going to win much of anything. I know that. So I just have to find the best value on where I can use those. Let's see what else speed ups wise. We've got a few healing speed ups, but not much. That's going to be a critical point for me. My research speed ups are non-existent as well because I've been using those to tech up. My universals are decent. Again, this has been saved over the course of almost 3 years. But these are going to need to be used to level up my tech even further and to heal, like most likely. I'm going to have to use these to heal at some point, I believe, so I need to walk a fine line on how I use those universals. When does the war start? Well, pre-KVK starts in 1 day and 7 hours. Josh Reimer says, buy Call of the Ancients. Well, that's the thing. I'm not buying. That's the whole point of this thing, is I'm not just whaling up and buying Call of the Ancients and buying all this stuff. If I buy anything, it will be the Mighty Conqueror bundle that gives you those healing speed ups, and it's just for that. And again, it's just to catch my account up to where it needs to be to do what we're doing here, right? Like, I'm not buying anything else. I'm not spending on this account. That's the whole point of this project. I presume you ran Ian's already on that account. You presume correct. Already ran Ian's. Already got the rewards. I'm doing events that I never do on this account because I have to. I have to. Mighty Army, I never do this. I never do this. And I'm going to train 10,000 troops so that I can get this crystal key. I have to. I need it. I do all the events now on this account. Nafits, I am buying the 30-day gem supply. In fact, to give you an example, I bought the 30-day gem supply, and I bought the 7-day speed up supply, and I bought the 7-day materials supply. And again, this was day 1. So we're, as you can see, we've got 4 days left. This was day 1 before I arrived, actually, in anticipation of needing to do this. Again, using this to try and catch up and make this account usable in fighting. But those are all $5 bundles. Or $10 bundle for the 30-day gem supply. I apologize. I ignored equipment and materials event. All right, I think we're back. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you see me okay? Definitely something going on with the settings. Go ahead and hit refresh, everybody. We are back and live. I apologize. I think we're back up and running. Golly day, man. All right, cool. We're good. All right, so we're still marching to the new shrine spot. Apologies for all of you guys. We just lost maybe 70% of our viewership because of that. Good old OBS and YouTube. I think it's the YouTube ingest server that I was using. It was just bad. I won't ask anything else. That's my bad. All right, cool. So what were we talking about? I hate to break up what we were talking about. Curtism says his question broke the stream. What was your question? Was I answering it? Let's see. I ignored equipment. Okay, yeah. I ignored equipment and material. Yeah, definitely paying for it. Yep. I agree. 2070 is fighting 1v6 in Heroic Anthem. That's a lot, man. Kerala's bro, my goal. Now stay with more power than Drago's account and kill points. I don't know. He got his resources now, so he could do it. Yeah, it's possible. And that's a necessity, right? But everybody knows, free-to-play spender, you need resources. It doesn't matter. You need all that stuff. What commanders will you be using? So let me show you what I've got preloaded right now. Also, I've been doing some expedition stuff, by the way, because because I need those things. But I'm going to be using Minna Osman. I had Minna maxed already, so I went ahead and brought him up to level 60. Second March will be... Well, I need to get rid of all of these first. Second March will be Sun Tzu YSG. I'm in the middle of leveling Sun Tzu up. Third March will be Babar's Ethelfled. That'll be a Cav March, obviously. Fourth March, right now I've got it with Pelagius Belisarius. My double C is kind of rough. I do have Saladin unlocked, but he is 1111. And I don't have a whole lot of gold sculptures to use on this account. So I'm still toying back and forth with the idea, do I want to max YSG? Or do I want to go ahead and split those up and get 5551 Saladin and maybe 5511 YSG and 5511 Alex maybe, or 5111 Guan? I'm still trying to sort all that stuff out and try and figure out the calculations, but for right now, it's Pelagius and Belisarius. We've also got Bjorn and Joan right now currently, but I do have a 5511 Charles that I may replace Bjorn with. It's just a matter of, can I get Charles to level 60? That's going to be the key. How's the leveling up going now? King Games. It's going. It's going. Let's put it that way. So I'm still marching to the next shrine. I still got about 4 minutes, 5 minutes left. Curtism, yeah, very generous. And again, I said that earlier in the stream, very generous K75. When I arrived, everybody's been very welcoming and certainly welcoming with some resources too to help me get this thing rolling. Hey, Drago, are you doing YouTube full time? Jump here. Yes, I am. Really excited to have been doing that since about February. And it's been good so far. I appreciate everybody being a part of the community and certainly appreciate all of you guys for supporting the channel. It's very helpful. Got 5 kids to feed, guys. It's a lot of kids to feed and a wife. Was I don't even want to say what happened because I don't know. It's something to do with the ingest server for YouTube, I think I was using. Just went wonky. Need to remix that lip smack. Sorry, that's me. I do that. That's a hesitation thing. What commanders will you be using? I just answered that one. Yeah, those resources are nutty. Drago, would you do the hammer weapon knowing is attack or not? Yes, I would. Especially if you're a rallier or a garrison leader. So if you're a Zenobia YSS or if you are a Pakal Herald, I would definitely do the hammer. It's definitely worthwhile. Domo Ricardo, I really thought this challenge was a joke. Apparently it ain't. It ain't. This is a thing. This is real. This is what I've been doing for the last 2.5 days. It's as real as it gets. Imran, will you be spending on here? No, again, that's the thing. This would not be a 30 for 30 series if I was spending, because this account would immediately be 60 million. No, it's a 30 million account getting 30 million kills as a free-to-play in a Season of Conquest KBK, and one of the heaviest and hardest KBKs that this game will probably likely to have seen, or at least in the top 5 to 10. Again, 1 billion resources that fast. How? 75 has given me resources. They've given me a lot of resources to catch me up. King of Whiskey, what I would do is roll the wheel, whatever cycle you're on, Cav, Inf, or Archer, make that the primary troop type. Well, I can't necessarily do that too much because my troops will kind of make that decision. I've got 1.8 million Cav and then 500,000 infantry and archers. So I don't really have an option but going Cav. It's just that's the way it is. Sharul, hello. Just tuned in. How are you, Drake? I'm doing fine, man. Thank you for asking and welcome to the stream. Khalid, how much speed ups do I have? Not many, except for universals. And again, I need to be very careful with my universals. My training is okay. It's okay. It's not bad at all. My building and my research are non-existent. My healing are rough, especially for the KBK that I'm about to go into, and especially for the goals that I have for this KBK is very rough. Now, my universals are pretty good, especially for a low spending or free-to-play player. This is very good, but I need to use these to get my tech up, and that's going to be a problem because I'm not going to have many speed ups when it comes to healing, which is going to be a big deal. You're going to meet again, 846. Say hi to Laguna for me. How le may. That's going to be a plan. I'm going to say hey. Pre-KBK is October 14th, not at Sunday reset, right? Correct. Correct. Because this timer ends. This is the matchmaking timer. Then the maps get generated after. There's another timer for like 2 or 3 days, and then pre-KBK starts. Will you be asking for trades in LKC, or is that banned? That's definitely banned. Now guys, what would be the point of this project if I just went in and be like, okay, hey, who wants to trade? I'll get 30 million kills. I get 30 million kills day one doing that. No, we're not doing that. That would be pointless. The point of this is to use this account as part of a kingdom strategy, and I'm not part of any of that. I'm just going to be doing what they tell me to do. And getting 30 million kills in the process. That's the whole point. It's not just to get the 30 million number. If the only goal was to get 30 million kills and that's it, I wouldn't even do it. I wouldn't do it in any fights. I would just trade. It's fine. I've got the resources for it. It's fine. But no, this is for actual fighting. I'm going to get bad trades here and there. I'm going to get good trades here and there. I guarantee you there will be good trades using this account, even with it being a 35 million account, 34 million account. Just at 30 million power and 184 million kill points, it'll be heartbreaking in a way to watch you smash my stats in one game. Okay. Well, guys, listen. Again, I've been playing this game for over 3 years. I'm no slouch to hard work, and I know how to fight. And that's why I have the channel viewership that I have is because of the amount of real fighting that happens on this channel. I'm not a guy who just kind of casually plays and throws a video up every now and again. Anything I put up is to help you fight better. So this is another extension of that, showing you if you are a lower spending or a free to play completely player, that it's doable. I mean, again, I don't think anybody expects, especially in my kingdom, we don't expect a 30 million, 40 million player to get 30 million kills. I don't even expect 100 million players to get 30 million kills. I do expect them to participate in rallies and garrisons and show some dead. And then kill points are kind of an extension of that, but it's not an expectation. Shahrul, quick question. Do you have pre-KVK video tips? I do. I have a setup, battle strategy setup guide that's old as the Dickens, but it's still applicable today. If you're talking about pre-KVK strategy as far as like doing marauders and doing training and stuff, I mean, that's all pretty self-explanatory, wouldn't you say? Or is there a particular question that you had during that process? I wouldn't recommend doing forts. That's kind of a waste of AP and time. I wouldn't really recommend wasting resources on training troops during the second phase of pre-KVK either. To be honest, it just seems kind of pointless to me to waste your resources right before going into a fight. And then for marauders, if you've got the action points and you don't need to get all of your crystal tech from barbarians and KVK, then marauders are a great value. But if you need, like for me in this account, I need all the action points I've got just to get the crystal tech for battle tech that I'm going to get, because I'm not spending a dime on Conqueror's Will or any of that stuff. So I need to be able to kill barbarians to get my crystal counts up so I can get the tech to where I need it. That's really it. Kurdism is very excited to watch all this go down. That's nice. That's the plan. I'm glad you're glued to the screen. Your feed is a little blurry, not normal for me. Looks normal for me. Looks normal for me. Is it normal for everybody else? And maybe he needs to refresh or go to the settings and manually change it to 1080p or 1440p. This is a 1440p stream. I missed Boudica. Where'd she go? No! Boudica! It's just Richard, though. It's not the end of the world. Feed is fine. Okay, cool. So if you're having a problem with the feed, make sure you check the settings and you can manually change it to non-360p or something like that. Bro, you got more resources than me. Astral. I do. I told you, man. I told y'all. I was going to need resources, and I asked very nicely everybody in K75 that wanted to contribute, and a lot of people said, yes, I do want to contribute and help you out. So I said, cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. How speedy is SW? What do you mean speedy? I don't know what you mean by that. How spendy, maybe? They're pretty spendy. They're a 15 billion account, 15 billion alliance. Oliver Martin, welcome to the stream, buddy. Glad to see you. Merlin Bravo, isn't it better to do forts in Heroic Anthem? At a certain level. So once you get to zone 6, then yes, they start to actually, from an action point standpoint, give you better trades, XP per action point. But before that, no. The other problem is, again, you're waiting a lot for the forts to populate, because once you kill them, it takes 10, 15 minutes sometimes for those things to respawn. Whereas, again, for somebody like me who's getting Crystal Tech completely from a free-to-play source, I'm going to need a little bit more, a lot quicker than that. Phoenix YouTuber, welcome to the stream. Roosevelt 9, as a free-to-play player, I am just going to say prepare your hospitals. You're going to need some very good doctors. I know. I've hired the best. I've hired the best. Mike Fisher, Bjorn Sunsu, Guan Alex, 51115511 Alex, Souden 5551 Ethel, Minna Osmond. These 4 will be nice for you. I think that's basically my thought. I'm really thinking about having that as my setup. I really hate not having YSG though, and here's a couple reasons why. One, obviously from a battle standpoint, YSG is king. He's really good. He does a lot of positive damage. In fact, again, if you go check out my most skill damaging commanders in the game, he is number 1. He does the most damage by himself that you could possibly do. And Sun Tzu YSG is actually the best combination from a total damage, skill damage standpoint in the game. They both have the highest damage output together of any pairing in the game. Number 2 for AoE farming. So for AoE barb farming, Richard YSG or Charles YSG, preferably Richard YSG, is one of the best for AoE farming barbarians for crystals. So if I don't have that circular YSG AoE, it's going to be a lot more difficult. It can be done, but it's a lot more difficult, and the action points will be more used without a maxed YSG. So that's why I'm back and forth. I think from an actual battle standpoint, that's a better setup, and that's what I've had in my head. That's why I have all those commanders unlocked, or most of them. I'm going to need to buy a daily bundle to unlock Alex, unfortunately, if I go that route, because I just don't have Alex unlocked on this account. Because again, I never play it. So, but that being said, that's my back and forth. That's really going to be the idea of what I want to do. I need to figure out which way I want to go, though. Which one is better for open field, horn or ring? Horn. Ring is more of a rally garrison accessory. Horn is too, but I mean, I think horn is more valuable in the open field than ring is. Mohammed Suleiman is just feeling the pain just thinking about it. I'm feeling the pain just doing it. So I know what you're saying. Satwant, you can do T1 trade, counts as 30 million. No, we're not doing that. In fact, again, I have 0 T1 kills. I may even say that I'm not going to count T1 at all as a kill. Obviously, there's going to be players that bring T1 out for multiple different reasons, whether it be inside of a structure or a rally or open field or whatever. So there's going to be some T1 kills, but I don't think I'm going to count them. I'm not a T1 killer, guys. You know that. And I hate people who do, to be honest. I've denied players who are 2 billion kill point players because they have 500 million T1 kills. I've denied them in 916. That's how much I, don't like that. Even if it was just to get rewards at this point, I really don't care. The fact that you would go out of your way to do that, just kind of, I'm not saying you're a terrible person. I'm just saying, the respect is a little lower. That's all. Adrian Lenner, hey Drago, how are you? I have Herald maxed, and I don't know if I should max Pakal or Guan. What is the best duo? Well, if you want to rally, you need to max Pakal. If you want it for open field, then I would go with Guan. Alex Herald is one of the best pairings for Herald. So if you have Alex already, then that's your pair. All right, so that shrine's done. I need to get back to my city so I can teleport and start doing the altars and sanctums. Wouldn't YSG Sun Tzu be better? Yes, technically that would be better for more skill damage because YSG's attack can help boost more damage, 100%. Archer attack, whenever Art of Archery, the second skill for YSG procs, yes, that would be a little better. It's a little bit better. But again, YSG is insta-targeted on the field, so that's a trade-off that you got to have. How can you do that extra damage whenever you've been insta-targeted once you're spotted with a YSG and you go away? That kind of thing. Sick logo, Drago. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Ted. Abusadas, are you only going to do open field? I'll be open field and joining rallies and joining garrisons. Although I will be focusing more open field because there's no way that I can get 30 million kills if I kill all my troops in rallies and garrisons. But I will be doing some. I think I'll be doing what would normally be expected of a 30 million player, which I think is anywhere between 0 and 500 million kills. Or dead, I should say. 500,000 dead is probably my high spot. No farm hunting, Abusadas. There will be farm hunting in certain situations. But again, if it's a T1 kill, it won't count. I will be killing people at shrines. I will be killing people at the temple. I will be killing people getting runes, etc. That's part of the game. During war, nothing is off limits from a killing perspective. If I'm denying a farmer the ability to get resources to fight war, that is worthwhile. But farm killing just a farm kill, no, that's not the play. Which is better for low spender, Rifle of the Hellish Wasteland or Heart of the Saint? Heart of the Saint, 100%. Rifle of the Hellish Wasteland is very expensive, and it's nice to have, but Heart of the Saint is probably the better value, I would say. Adrian, all right, thanks. And yes, already maxed Alex, but at the moment I play Herald with Martel, and I want to use Herald for open field. So I think, well, Alex Herald, go check my pairing spotlight. Alex Herald is an S tier open field pair. And that opens up Guan to be used with, 5511 Leo, or you can use him with Pakal as another one, if you had him maxed. You could use Guan with YSG, you can use Guan with Sun Tzu, you can use Guan with Eulji, you can use Guan with bunch of different commanders. Guardians are complaining about me, Mars. I know. I know they are. They've had their meeting, they've sent their memo out. They're very upset. Okay, here's the gold chest, by the way. The treasure of the orange crystal. Muhammad, ask your question. Astral W04, don't even think about AoE farming with this account. I'm telling you, it'll be fine. Once I've got it set, like, I know you guys are a little skeptical. Once I've got it set, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Was, you know you can already start barb chaining right now to get gems and throw them into a wheel. Yes, I'm going to be doing that too. But I'm spending so much time doing Guardians that I don't have the time to AoE barb farm, if that makes sense. And the XP is way more valuable right now than the gems at the moment. Is YSG still the first legendary to expertise? Yes. Imran, yes. Even after all the new commanders come, yes. Yeah, there's no other commanders in the game that have an AoE, circular AoE the size of YSG and doing the damage that YSG does. And also having the rage generation that YSG does. And having also the skill damage bonus that YSG does. And having the 1700 damage factor for that entire circular AoE that YSG does. Ted. Swizz, do you get kills from a rally if you're not the leader? Yes, you do. Although it's fractional. It's fractional. Very, very small amount. Still got 15 minutes of walking. This is the downside, people. Hey, Drago, is Guan, Martel, both expertise good as a pair? Okay, not great, Nick9. You're squandering Charles as a secondary because his bonus, his 20% bonus to the shield, does not affect Guan's primary skill when it comes back around because it takes too long. So that, and then again, just Charles by himself without being a primary to some of these other skill damage commanders just isn't up to snuff in the late game. Khalifa K75 has generously donated quite a few resources to the cause. I think Guan is useless commander in KBK2. Can you even use Guan in KBK2? I don't think you can. Well, I don't even have Guan unlocked, so let me scroll down here a little bit. There we go. Yeah, it's only Season of Conquest. Guan can't even be used in KBK2. God Hallelujah Gaming trusts Drago in this endeavor. Thank you very much. Muhammad Suleiman, in your video about Pakal Herald, you said that they get rage cap from defense tree. Does that mean Horn has no value for this? No, I never said that. You might be thinking about John Wick. I never said that. I don't think Pakal Herald gets to rage cap from the defense tree. There's no way, actually. There's a 0% chance Pakal Herald gets to rage cap by himself from the defense tree. Does that mean Horn has no value? Yeah, exactly. No. No. They don't get to rage cap. Not even close. So, Leonard, you're saying I can't AoE farm barbs inside Season of Conquest. Really? I feel like I should be able to. I mean, I'm not talking about getting like 5 on 1 at a time, but I'm saying like, chain 1 and then 1 and then 1 and then 1. See if we can maybe do that. I'll try. If I can't do it, then that's an easier decision for me to split my gold heads up into the different commanders instead of going all in on YSG. From a kill standpoint for this project. Mark Torres, hey, I have a question. Any chance on a Sunset team update? Please, been using your original and think I need an update now. I think you're right. And yeah, I mean, honestly, it's all about equipment now. It's not really even about the commanders anymore. It's about equipment. Um, if you don't have the right equipment, the commanders are kind of negligible, especially at the top level. That being said, there are still some staples. Obviously, you've got people still using Richard. Most of them are using the Richard with Ethelfled or Leo in the top tiers, if they're using Richard at all. A lot of folks have transitioned over to Trajan Constantine instead of Constantine Joan. People are still using Ethelfled like Mehmed, believe it or not. A lot are actually using Ethelfled Barca as well. Alex Barca and Alex Sun Tzu are being used at the top tier. I'm just not a really huge Sunset guy though. There's no value. Even in Lost Canyon, there's not really much value there. No, you can't use it in KVK2. He is useless in KVK2. He's useless because he can't be used. Bodbod, I'm not sure yet which kingdoms are against you. I know that some have registered in the same one. I think somebody mentioned it up in the chat a little bit above. 846, 556, I believe, have registered. 254, I think, has registered. There's a few others that have registered, I believe, as well. 79, I think, maybe, has registered. I respect what you are trying to do, but if we are realistic, there is a 0% chance. Tomas Nunez, don't say that. I never say never. Never say never. Never say never. Let's see if I can get the music going again without crashing the stream. I think I can. I think I can. I feel like I can. I feel like I can. Let's see. Hopefully it doesn't start screwing the stream up. At 850 in Pakal Guide? Okay, now I've gotta see it. We got nothing but time, you know. Tube Studio. Okay, I need to change this to dark mode. Freaking bright. Type in Pakal at 850, huh? Is this in my Pakal Mastery Guide, or do that? Ooh, super chat. Big boy super chat too with the dragon alert. I did lower the volume on that. Let me know if it's fixed it or if it hasn't. I'm assuming it's the Pakal Mastery Guide, so let me check it. Desperate Elegy. Oh, with Desperate Elegy, maybe. But even with Desperate Elegy, I think I was mistaken in saying that if I said that. Let me go back. I need to turn voice meter on one sec. Let me pause the music so we can listen to my dulcety tones. Okay. I did say that. I still think there's some room. I still think there's some room with Horn, but some testing. Some testing. I forgot about Desperate Elegy, though, just off the top of my head. Interesting. Thank you for reminding me of that. Anwar, thank you for the donation as well. Huge donation. Appreciate you on that. Let's get the music cranking again. I saw a player who had T5 with 40 million power. Yeah, I did. I was actually 37 million power with T5. Problem is, I had no troops. This account is the opposite. I've got tons of troops, but no tech, so I've got to catch back up. Siam, you have more resources than Chiskul. Do I really? That being said, I don't have as many cards as he does. I think he has a lot more cards than I do. Yanara with the €5 donation. If you're drunk and you're donating, I thank you today and apologize tomorrow. I hope you're having a good time today. If you're drunk, I hope it's for a good reason. Having a good time, relaxing, hanging out, enjoying yourself. Treat yourself. Mike Fisher, I have a 5511 Richard and Max YSG with good equipment. That's good. I am 44 million player and I still can't do barb chaining in Season of Conquest. You need a T5 account with Max Richard. Gotcha. Okay, so that may influence my decision, guys. Maybe next stream that I do on this, I will have a 5551 Saladin. I'll have a 5511 Alex. I'll have a 5511 YSG and a 5111 Guan. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, why is my... Is this... God damn. This is definitely killing me. I don't hear the music. Do you guys hear the music? I feel like I need to find a different player. Okay, whatever. How many days of speed ups needs to get 30 million kills? Marianki. We're about to find out. We're about to find. I don't hear the music. I don't know why, but I don't. Whatever. As long as you guys can hear it, I'm fine. JS, how did you farm all the... I didn't farm these. Are you serious? The kingdom helped me. As I arrived and the leadership put little markers over my city and said, hey, just arrived. Help a brother out. And this is what I received. Do you get a full commander every time you buy the full daily packs, or is it just a one-time thing? What do you mean full commander? No, you don't. So okay, well here let's... I don't know if I can buy it for... I can buy on this, but I don't... My thing will show up. Here's what we'll do. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, again. Yanara. Very, very appreciated. Another one. Missing your sipping Saturday. I know. Guys, I talked about this last time. I made a decision. And it was a costly decision. By the way, not doing sipping Saturday on this channel cost me a lot of money. A lot of money. In donations and everything. Cost me a lot of money. To not do sipping Saturdays anymore. New subscriber, Alessandro Gatti Galan. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you joining the channel. That was a big revenue hit for me. But for the long run, I think it's better. I do miss it. Just the relaxing nature of it. But it turned into, let's kill Drago's liver and it's nobody else's fault but my own. So I decided to stop it. Maybe we'll come back with a lesser flavor of it during the week, but traditional sipping Saturday, I believe, is now dead. Alameen, thank you for following my video every time. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the likes on the stream as well, and all the likes on my videos that I've been getting lately, and appreciate you all joining. We're up to over 300 people watching. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go back to my intermission screen, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to buy the daily for Alex, okay? We're going to buy the daily for Alex in anticipation of possibly doing this switch, okay? Because I don't have Alex unlocked. So I'm going to buy it because my information comes up on the screen when I do it. All right, let's get back it. Nope, camera's covered. Camera's covered. Do you see me? You see me. You see me, baby. All right, here we go. We're back at it. We're coming back. All right, so we just bought Alex's daily bundle. We did the $5 flavor, so we get all 3 boxes. You don't really get an unlock. The last time I did this with my regular account, it gave me like Anywhere between 3 and 7 is usually the amount that I get. Baz, I say do it once a month, sipping Saturday. That it is. What's up, brother? I mean, that's a good compromise. That wouldn't be bad. Wouldn't be bad. King of Whiskey, thank you, my friend. Drink for the both of us until we get back to a happy medium. Ooh, yeah, 10 spot on the egg event, Leonard. That's nice. Arflex, are you gonna spend on Legendary Tavern? I'm not spending. Not spending. That's the whole point. I'm not spending on this project other than stuff that I need to actually make the project work. Like, again, I need to get this account up to fighting ready, like a normal 30+ million account would be if it had been played for the last year or two, okay? This account has not been played for the last 3 years. It's just racked up a couple things here and there. I'm not in the main alliances whenever we win KBKs, so it doesn't get any of those benefits. It's just, you know, it's just been used as a kingdom buffer for the last 2 years. Orange juicing Saturdays. Arflex, I am far behind, but I feel like I'm going to be close enough for government work. I just need to work on the speed ups, and I think I will buy some stuff for speed ups just, again, to be able to actually perform here. But all the other stuff, I think I will be able to catch up quickly enough. Hef, good luck on the 30 million challenge. Don't think it's possible, but prove me wrong, brother. I'm gonna play it. I'm trying. Trying, man. I'm trying. You know, another €5 donation. Thank you so much. $5.86 in dollars, by the way. Thank you so much. Understand your situation. I will honor you for that. Thank you very much. And again, I think King of Whiskey's right, and I think a couple others are right. I think there's a happy medium found there somewhere. I just didn't want it to be an every week thing. It got to the point where I'm like, oh my god, am I really gonna do this to myself again? And with the daughter on the way, guys, baby Drago is gonna be here in less than 2 weeks. Okay, I didn't want to be coming upstairs after having sipping Saturday, completely slosh drunk, and have, you know, the newborn being there and my wife needing a break and me taking care of her. That's just not going to happen. So, you know, that definitely is not going to happen. So, all right, let's open up this these 3 Alex bundles I got, by the way. Here we go. So, Treasure of the World Conqueror. Let's see if we get a full unlock. It would be very nice if we do. I just don't think we will. I've never really gotten a full unlock from the first set of chests when doing the daily on it. So let's see. Oh, there's 9 right off the bat from 1. Let's see if we get another one. No, we didn't. That's how they get you. They're like, oh, you want to unlock this? Oh, I had 2. I had 2 sculptures. Those were from the freebies that I get whenever you spin. That's from the freebies. Yes. Look at that. Are you still smashing Guardians? I am. So I got 9 from the first chest, and I was like, oh, well, that's how they get you. You got to buy it again tomorrow so that you can get that 10th sculpture. But no, joke's on you, Lilith. I already had 2. I got 10 today on my new farm for YSG. Awesome, man. So we're going to unlock Alex. I'm also going to buy... Guys, if you're free... Look, if you're free to play and you don't buy the Call for History bundle, Writer for History bundle, I don't know what you expect. Like, if you don't buy this, even if you're not a spender, I don't know what you expect to get out of this game. King of Whiskey, member for 10 months. Thank you so much. The support is incredible, my friend. 2 weeks is coming up quick. Congrats again. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, man. Amazing 10-month membership. I got 30 for Saladin. No, I don't buy it. I am fully free to play players. You're doing it wrong, man. I know that you do good things in the game, but you're still doing it wrong. You have to buy this. 10 gold sculptures for $5, and the XP and the stars and the gems and the VIP. This is the most valuable pack in the game, hands down. You have to buy it. You have to buy it. New subscriber Samuel Cardoso. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you joining. And thank you for subbing. You have to buy this. Henry. That's exactly what it's called. It's called free to play, not free to play, but $5 for Writer of History. That is free to play. That is free to play. That's not even low spender. Low spender is a few $100s into the game. I'm telling you. Just like that, the growth fund, you have to buy it. Rflex, it is a slippery slope. Wasp, bro, I don't have money. I'm poor. You have $5. Have you gone to McDonald's and gotten a value meal? Have you gone to Starbucks and gotten a coffee? Have you gone to Wawa and gotten 2 coffees? Baz coming in with the member for 19 months. Putting it down, by the way. Putting it down, saying 10 months is great. 19 months is better. If they buy the writer of history, does that really make them free to play? It does in my eyes. In my eyes, it is. I mean, you just... Am I really that affluent? Am I really that affluent right now? Like, is that me? Am I that guy? Am I that guy? Am I that guy where I'm like, I have too much money and spending $5 is spending $5? Maybe, I don't know. I mean, that's gas money for some. I understand that not everybody can do this, but again, traditionally, the players that don't do this are the ones that are also the ones saying, why can't I get, number 1 in the MGE? I'm 27 million power. I need number 1 in MGE to get my commander 5111. That kind of thing. Yes, that guy you are. How dare you? You are Pero guys, boy. What's that? I don't know what that means, Sonny. The East Coast. Wawa is just amazing. Wawa's incredible. Their coffee is incredible. Oh man, Wawa. I did bring my coffee down. You got to buy this, right? So we're gonna go ahead and buy it. we're gonna go ahead and buy it, guys. We have to buy this. You don't unlock a commander and then not buy that. So we're gonna do that. All right. Oops. Nope, that's not the one I wanted. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Adon Khan, thank you for subscribing, my friend. Appreciate you joining the channel. Welcome. Come in Naples if you want a real good coffee. Yes, I know. This is like American coffee. Mikhail Ivanov. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for subbing. I am free-to-play player, and I still have God tier. And that's the other thing. Like, you got God tier equipment, man. You're a very active free-to-play player. I think you're the exception to the rule. That being said, I still recommend getting this bundle. You have to. You have to get this bundle. Coochie Man, $5 donation super chat. How long do you plan on staying in Kingdom 75? Keep the videos going. I enjoy watching your videos. I'll stay for as long as they have me. Again, I came over here really out of necessity because all the other kingdoms were locked that were going to be in this massive KVK, and I didn't want to just sit there and watch it. I wanted to fight in it because you guys know me, and that's what I do. I fight in big KVKs. That's what we do here. And my kingdom wasn't ready to be a part of it yet, so I wanted to get into one that was. And I checked at all the other kingdoms, and they were all way locked up. And then I saw that Chisco's kingdom was not locked above 25 million. So I asked him, and here I am. Nux, thank you. Thank you for the support, Nux. King of Whiskey, their hoagies are good. Yeah, their hoagies are pretty good. I like their breakfast burrito. I like their breakfast bowls the best. Just a big bowl of eggs and steak with some spinach in it. It's good. Scotia, $5 in Thailand is a lot more valuable in life than people will spend on a game. Well, is it $5 in Thailand when you try to buy that? After how many times you average get T5 full free to play? Huh? I don't know what that question is. 1 year, 400 days. Yeah, that's about right. And you have to be in a very strong alliance to make that happen too. But Moneymoto, I think it's also considered free. Yes and no, Ratik. Again, if I've ever fought with an account, I bought Mina, and this was my original account, so I had Mina maxed already. If I had to do it now, I probably wouldn't max Mina. I would likely just, continue down the strong epic and value legendary route. But if I've got max mana, I'm going to use him, Fareed, yes, they gave me all the resources. I arrived with like 2 million of each resource, and now I have this many. Thomas, oh God, I swear to God, this music is killing me. Like, I think it's gotta be my whatever. There's a lot of big kingdoms that are going to be part of this. A lot. Emax mana for books now. That's true too. Are you in pre-KBK? If you are, can we see the leaderboard? Mihail, no, we're not in pre-KBK. Pre-KBK starts in about 5 days. So right now we're still in the matchmaking process. 1 day and 6 hours. And then after this timer, there's another like 2 to 3 day countdown timer for pre-KBK. So October 14th is when pre-KBK starts. October 20th is when KBK starts. TF, okay, I thought you were at ST. I was at ST. And then I went over to PO. And then I went over to GR, I think. Yeah, GR. Tickle Fist. What's going on, man? Good to see you. When's the last time you had to do this? When's the last time you've had to kill Guardians for XP to get your epic commanders to level 60? Tickle Fist with a donation. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Very cool. Can I not? Let me teleport. Good luck on your journey to 30 mil. We might see you guys out there. Looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it. Glad to see you on the stream too, man. Let's see. It's definitely not $5 in Thailand because Korea... Wait, what? I missed it. Because Korean equivalent is only around $3. You can imagine why there are so many Korean whales everywhere. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. At the end of the day, it's the Writer of History bundle. It's the best value in the game. If you're going to buy anything, that's the bundle to buy. That's what I recommend. That's what I've always done. I buy it on accounts like this one that I'll never play, specifically for that reason. It's just so good. Just in case this situation popped up. And I'm glad I did, for the ones that I have opened, I bought them. And that's why I've got as many sculptures as I do. You just have to. Yeah, but Ticklefist, when's the last time you've had to kill Guardians, my friend? Has it been a while? It's been a while for me. This is the first time in probably 2 years that I've had to kill Guardians, especially to the point where I have to go to Zone 2 and Zone 1 to kill Guardians. Because I need the XP so bad. $5 is a daily income most of the people here in Asian countries like Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, India, Thailand, Indonesia, etc. Jagu95, I understand that. And for those folks, I obviously say, you have a phone that can play Rise of Kingdoms? Really? With that income? Just saying. If you can, that's awesome of you. Impressive, I guess I should say. Ibrahim YT. Big fan, sir. Love you. Love you too, man. Appreciate you joining, and big fan of yours now as well, being here on the stream. Very nice of you. New subscriber, Zalan Bazai. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Glad to have you. Aldrich, the Devourer of Gods. Love the name, by the way. Devourer of Gods. That's a thing. Sakif Hossein, welcome to the channel as well for being a new subscriber. Thank you very much. Again, the question was, please drag, what's KBK? KBK is Kingdom versus Kingdom combat. So when you go out, you zoom out here. And you hit the world map here, Lost Kingdom list. Let's go to a different strife here. Let's go to this one, for instance. Yeah, actual kills, Nick. When you say 30 million kills, it's 30 million troops killed, heavily injured, or 30 million kill. Yeah, 30 million kills. Proper kills. I will get the 30... My goal is to get the 30 million kill achievement. The Crusader achievement. So this is KVK. You've got kingdoms on all the map. So this one in particular is 823. That's Kingdom 823. This is Kingdom, let's just say for S's and giggles, Oh, well, there's two different numbers here, so let me check. Let me check. I could just do this, actually. 367. This is Kingdom 367 and Kingdom... It might actually be 3 kingdoms in here. And Kingdom 792. And there might be another one, actually. But I can check whenever we go back into the map. But you get what I'm saying. There are kingdoms in all the corners, and the point is to get to the middle and capture the ziggurat, which is right here. That's how you start to win. And then you have to go and invade the other... your enemy's zones. I see TOC. That's 903. 903 coming from the top. They did. Yep. This is 903 right here. TOC and Lost. I remember those guys. Looks like they're doing pretty good. Is there actual fighting? Ooh. Look at the luck. Look at the luck I've had. Catching some fights. Drago's expertise, Guan Martel, a good pairing. Nick 9, it's okay, not great. I'd say it's an A if I did a commander pairing spotlight with them. I'd say it's an A class, not an S class. Rider versus Vanquisher, pick one. Ooh, Flux Chemist. That's rough. Because Vanquisher is basically the Rider of equipment. They're both good. Don't make me choose. I want them both. Why did you stop playing properly on this account? Because I was on a kingdom that I could... This account was so old, it was before migration started, so I wanted to play on a different server, so I started over from scratch, and that is my main account. That is my main account. Mariansky, 5111, no. 5111 Saladin, no. No, 5551 Saladin. I'd rather have 5551 Saladin, 5111 Willie. Okay, so that was your question. Okay, well, there you go. Yeah, 5551 Saladin is a must. You gotta have 5551 Saladin. Yeah, over 5551 Willie, for sure. For sure. I tried when there was a chance to get the legendary gloves, but I never got it, so I quit. Yeah, man. It's funny you say that because I've gotten... where would it be at? Where would it be at? I don't think it would be system, right? No, it is. Look how many blueprints I've gotten. I've gotten 1, 2, 3, and I think I left 1 or 2. 4. Yeah, I think I've gotten 5 or 6 blueprints just from doing all the Guardians the last few days. So it looks like 903 is pushing the field. Hot damn, look at that. Okay, we got to kill some Guardians, though, guys. I'm sorry. The eye candy has to go. I've got work to do. I've got work to do. Y'all got me sidetracked watching fighting when I need to be getting ready to fight. All right? That's what we got to do. Barbarian keeps are pretty OP for free-to-play players, by the way. Yeah, that's true, and I should be doing those, but again, this is not my normal kingdom, so I don't know the rules on that stuff, and honestly, I'm so focused on getting the XP up on these commanders that it's kind of tertiary for me. Now, I will say, when I'm not killing barbarians for crystals in KBK, I may hop back to the kingdom, assuming that they're open to doing that, and do some keeps back in home kingdom, if that's something that they allow. I don't know yet. I'll have to figure that out. Wasp, you're like that one Twitch thought. What's the thought, by the way? I have no idea what that is. Who's gone in a controversy because she said, "Don't you have $5 a month to give to me?" Oh, I'm not saying giving it to me. I don't know what a thought is, by the way. Does anybody know what that is? Am I that old? Did I just age myself? Ugh. Milton Vargas, what's your troop count? It's 3.2 million troops, about 2.9 of which are actual proper fighting troops, non-siege. Are you going to stay in Kingdom 75 after KBK is over for Reed? That's not up to me. And if I had to stay somewhere, I mean, this is a great kingdom. I'm already loving the kingdom. It's very similar to like the mood in 916, the mood in 307. So I'm very familiar with this type of a kingdom that's well run and has a good atmosphere and good players in it. So it's very familiar. Oh, I'm a hoe. You saying I'm a hoe? I understand what you're saying, but that's just funny. At least I'm not asking you to pay me the $5. I'm saying you have to buy this for yourself for $5. I'm saying treat yourself, not myself. Keeps and camps are free-for-all in K75. Dr. Payne. If that's accurate, I may start to add that to the rotation. Multiple armies cannot march. What? That was weird. I think I might have accidentally hit the rune there. Drago, do you know why the game is instantly unlocking a new commander as soon as one gets the 10 sculptures needed? Luis Davalos. It shouldn't be doing that. I have a friend that said that it happened to them as well. I hope that's not on purpose, because a lot of people save those up to buy them all at once instead of as it goes along, and that you could lose those, again, very valuable writer of history bundles by doing that. So I'm really hoping that that's not the case. Aldrich, the Devourer of Gods. Nice content. Just found you, by the way. I'm 12 days on playing Rock, and thanks for the explanation of KVK, and I just subbed because you're very nice. Thank you very much, man. And again, still love your name, man. Still love that name. It's good. Welcome to Rock. It's going to be frustrating. It's going to want to make you spend. Do what makes you happy. That's all I can recommend. Just do what makes you happy. You're going to have a ton of fun in the game either way. It's just a matter of how much time do you have to put into it and all that good stuff. Your equipments will be your wall for this project. D-Crass, I've already hit that wall. I'll show you the equipment that I've already made. I've got plenty of materials still left, but not for the stuff that I need. I'll show you what I've got here in just a moment as I'm walking to the next sanctum. So this is an altar. Again, the video yesterday explains kind of what you can do with this. I've gotten a ton of XP. By the way, I started with level 20 Sun Tzu. I'm already level 45, and I haven't used a single book into Sun Tzu. So that's a thing. And I did use all my books and leveled up Minna. He's level 60 now. I've got Baybar's at level 41. Again, started at level 10 or 20 with him. Ethelfled, I think she was 28 or something like that whenever I started with her. I think Double C was level 1 or level 2 or something. Or level 10 whenever I started him. Belisarius, level 1. All these guys were like level 1. Saladin was level 1. He wasn't even summoned before 2 days ago. So, I mean, I'm doing a lot of XP grinding on these Guardians because it's free. That's the only way I'm going to get to where I need to be with how much action point potions I have and what I need to go into KVK and get all those crystals. That's what's gonna have to happen. Hoodie mod. How old are you? Brood. I'm just kidding. 39. 39 years old. 39 years young. Without the beard, I look like I'm 25. Excuse me. Dark Icarus XX5 with a $5 donation. Do you have any tips for quickly dropping Imperium? Tons of people snuck in for migration. We hit Imperium in 2293. Well, how do they sneak in? Do you have a 1-minute timer? There's a 1-minute timer per migration. How did people sneak in is one question. 2, for quickly dropping Imperium, have people kill all their siege. That's one way. The other way is to have people fill their hospitals. Now, if you're not in KBK, that's going to be a lot harder because you don't have the double hospital to use. It's only the single hospital. So that's something. But you only need to do it on the top like 150 players usually to lower the impact score. But those are really the only two choices. Otherwise, you got to start zeroing people, which nobody wants to do that. But yeah, I'm more curious not about the Imperium part, but about the people snuck in part. Because the only way people snuck in is if the king left it open and then went and grabbed a hoagie from Wawa. You know what I mean? Like, it's a 1 immigrant per minute cap right now. Hey, I hit help all the time. How dare you, Sky? Welcome to the stream, by the way. We're going to be doing some New World streaming later today, Sky. 100% chance. I need to get back into the grind. I've missed the last day and a half. And 1, I miss playing the game. And 2, I miss playing with you, man. Come on, I miss you, man. I miss you, Sky. Don't cut that. Don't save that for later. Yeah, King of Whiskey. I had to bring that up. Come on. Master Darius. You so young. I am young, but I feel like I've lived an old man's life. How about that? I got 5 kids, a happy wife, a happy life. I've had all kinds of jobs. I've been in corporate America and worn the suits, and I've used to have to actually work for a living when I was younger and slinging cases of soda for Coca-Cola. And I used to be account manager for battery company, for a linens, textiles, and uniform company. I mean, I've done it all. And the whole time I always gamed. And then maybe a year and a half before COVID, I was like, let's just try this out, see how it goes. And here I am, doing it for a living, having a great time with you fine people, enjoying the show. And now I'm killing Marauders. What? I'm killing Guardians. What happened with my life? All that stuff was fun, and now I'm killing Guardians in Zone 1. What did I do? What have I done? Walt saying do South and William. Not a bad idea. I will say that I'm going to have a hard time getting William unless the wheel comes around, because I don't have him. I don't have him unlocked. Because I don't have him unlocked. Let's see. Let's go start marching over to the Sanctum. Bingo. We're going Sanctum, baby. Oddly enough, because of the math that I did the other day for that video yesterday, Sanctums give you the most experience overall because there's 12 of them. How about that? Mihail, Drago, check KBK Season 1, 1037. Seems interesting. I will do that. Nick Marinus, you do YouTube for a living? Question mark. Yes, since February of this year. I used to work full-time for AT&T as a an area sales manager, business sales manager. And that's when I was spending heavily because I made a lot of money doing that. I was in the mid 6 figures doing that. So that's where all my money came from. And then, and that's where all my big accounts came from. And then, got laid off for COVID. So then from there, started doing YouTube full time. I'd been doing YouTube as a side thing that I just had fun with for the longest time. I think Ramses is the way to go on next wheel. It would be nice, but I hate not using Ramses with like Max, you know? I need Ramses in my life. Show your sets of equipment. Yes. Thank you for reminding me, Alberto. So, equipment. I've made some stuff. Here's the problem. I don't have enough materials to make boots for any of my cab players. I don't have enough materials no, I'm sorry. Yeah, just materials. I don't have enough materials to make boots for any of my cab marches. Avant, status update, Drago. Where's your gear, resources, tech commanders at? So for the past probably hour and a half, because we restarted the stream. I'm not sure how long the stream has been active, but either way, we've been talking about that. But that being said, we haven't talked about equipment, which is what we're doing right now. Peter Yankovic, 40K monthly. No, not 500,000 a year. I'm sorry. Mid hundreds. So 160, 170, depending on how good the year was, something like that. Not 500K. I'm sorry. I misspoke on that. Aldrich, I hope you get 1 million subs someday. Well, it's up to you guys. It's all up to you guys. I just do what I do, but I appreciate that very much. I can't tell you how much gratitude I have for this community. It's amazing. Absolutely incredible. Bob Jones, this is a super cool series idea. I'll be going into Light and Darkness KBK. Have fun with that at the same time. Hopefully I can get 30 million plus kills too as a 40 million player. Okay, Bob Jones, temper your expectations. Light and Darkness can be difficult to get 30 million kills. I think out of the 5 or 6 Light versus Darknesses that I've done, I think I've only gotten 30 million kills 2 or 3 times. And that's with a top tier, top flight Hella account. So Light versus Darkness, it's just very weak on the fighting until you get to Kingsland. And then after Kingsland, the game is kind of won in usually a day or two. And then from there, people just don't log on. So I don't know. Dark Icarus, thank you for the donation as well, $2. Tell AT&T to bring high-speed internet to my area. You don't want AT&T's high-speed internet in your area. The Uverse stuff is a joke. I lived out of footprint, so I didn't have to deal with that, thank God. But yeah, I would recommend getting a hotspot, mobile hotspot. Those are a little bit better. Thank you for the new sub as well. Whoever just did that, I missed your name. I could bring up the activity meter. Let me do that. Activity feed. Holy crap, you just took over the whole page, man. What are you doing? I gotta see stuff. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I got it. Dracaris becoming a sub of the channel. I mean, I could not have missed that name. That's so dragon related. I can't stand it. Hi, Drago. What is your gold head count? I think we're sitting at like 740 right now. We're still marching. Yes, we're still marching. Almost there though. So this is my equipment on my Minna. This is my equipment. Well, I haven't set up Pelagius yet. This is my equipment on my Baybars. This is my equipment on my Sun Tzu, which is pretty good in my opinion. And I think that's it. I think that's it. I've got 4 sets. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, Saladin. Yeah, that's it. That's all I've got so far. And I've got materials, guys. I don't have the right materials is the problem. That's the problem. Hey, man, which legends are you going to expertise first on this account? Holy, we're still working on that. We're still trying to get through. My original thought was YSG Maxim. Let's move on about our day. But I'm starting to think that maybe I should kind of split them up and do some value picks on my legendaries, like a 5551 Saladin, like a 5511 YSG, like a 5551 Leo, 5551 William, 5511 Alex, 5111 Guan, that kind of thing. I may start doing that. We'll see. Luis, I read that. I also miss sipping Saturdays, but I heard and fully understand your reasons why you're stopping. As long as we keep having your beautiful bearded bastard in our TVs helping us out on Rock, I'm not going anywhere. I appreciate that, though. That's really cool. Leonard's, if it's the Sun Tzu equipment was procced, it would be great. I think I can proc it. I just need to get the blueprints. Hey man, which legends are you going to expertise? I think I just went over that. Skywalker, someone gonna be feeding him T1. You shut the hell up. That's not what I'm doing. You know better than that. Gecko, you gonna buy Crystal Tech? By the way, no, Gecko, I'm not buying Crystal Tech. Sorry, I missed you there. Yeah, not buying Crystal Tech. I'm gonna be killing barbs nonstop. Oh boy, we got Pix Mav G, new subscriber. Thank you very much, my friend, for subbing to the channel. All right, here we go. More Guardians are on the way. Christian Matza, hey Joe, can't wait to see you again. Are you fighting us in 846? It's possible. It's possible. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me on my little 34 mil account. Please don't. Feel free to turn around and let me hit you as you're running away, though. I'll do that. I'll do that all day. He read it. He read it. That's not what's going to happen. EESS, my gold head count is, like I said, so I've got 730 or so, roughly. Mezzo998, going full Archer Commander. Should I invest in Alex or skip? Yes, you should always invest in Alex. Alex is usable with Archer Commanders, believe it or not. Flux Chemist, farm. Alter Fight, farm. Yeah, it's pretty much going to be my life for the next 2 months. That's my life for the next 2 months. Hey, Drago, can't wait to see you again. Thank you very much. Kerouac's War Drum doesn't show in battle log for 2 nearby allies, as descriptions say, only for where. Have you seen any tests if it even works? Yes, so that's correct. It does not show up on the battle log. The testing that has been done from somebody that I know, CK, said that it does work, but it also includes you. So it includes yours as well as the 2 other ones. So you actually get 3. Latest Gaming with a $2 donation. Join stream with Chiz coming up. joint stream with Chiz coming up? Maybe. I think right now it's just still, you know, he's got his stuff, I've got my stuff, but I'm happy to collaborate, and he knows that, and we've talked about it a couple times. But we'll have to put something together. I think right now he's just trying to get ready for KBK. That's something extra we can talk about later. I don't mind that at all, though. Would love to collaborate stream with him. But again, what I'm doing on this account is going to be completely different than what he's doing on his account. And it's not so much that I won't be doing, you know, fighting up front. It'll be more like I'm not targeting the same stuff he's targeting. And I'm not swarming rallies. When he says, everybody swarm the rally, that's not me. He's not talking to me. That ain't me. He's not telling me to swarm that Pakal Herald. That ain't happening. That's not what I'm doing. I'll watch. I'll watch them do it and say, go, guys. You got it. You got this. Miss Maya, welcome to the stream. Marianki, how much it cost all pop-up bundle for Crystal Tech worth buy? First off, that reminded me of Kevin in The Office skipping all like the non-necessary words whenever you're talking. That's kind of funny. Are they worth it? Yes, they are. They are very worth it. Again, though, I'm not buying them. So, what am I doing to myself? Yeah, I'm not buying them. I'm not going to buy the pop-ups, and I'm not going to buy the Crystal Wheel bundles. I'm not going to buy them. It's not what a free-to-play would do. Free-to-plays don't buy those, right? Right? Do they? I mean, I'm getting yelled at for buying a Writer of History bundle because that's not what a free-to-play would do. Do they buy the Crystal pop-up bundles? Bob Jones, the rock market on Twitch is pretty untapped in my opinion. Bob Jones, I disagree. I've went to Twitch and did it, and it was okay. I think this game traditionally is not really made for all day streams. Unless it's a fighting situation, then what are you streaming? Like farming? Like just chatting and farming? That'd be more of a just chatting channel than a rock channel. But I used to stream rock over there a little bit. Hey buddy, could you share your opinion on Trajan YSG? It's really strong. Trajan YSG is a very strong march. It's a luxury march, but it's a strong march. There are better marches to get if you need raw damage that's survivable and beneficial to a group and things like that. Skywalker, wow, you bought a bundle already? That's not... Come on, man. We just talked about this. I'm not even reading the rest of your message. Baz, I'm not buying the bundles, so he says right now. KVK starts and he'll be like, I need the tech to fight. I'm buying the bundles. You guys suck. This is different. I say it's different, so it's different. How's 623 so far? Do you like it there? I do. Yeah, they're fun over there too. So for those of you that don't know, I moved my second 307 alt, my 101 million alt account, over to 623. So we'll be doing some fights there too. Watching from KSA, Benser System TV. Welcome to the stream. Milton Vargas, I nearly made 500 mil of each resource. You've been blessed with the assistance. I have. Marianne K, don't take that as a making fun of you, okay? Please don't. That just made me think of it is all. Please don't take it that way. That's not the way I meant it. I hope you didn't take it that way. It just made me chuckle. That's all. Lagerbeer, Max Tech 37 mil power player. Now that would be hilarious. Well, that's kind of where I'm headed. I feel like I'm gonna not be Max Tech, but I'm gonna have maxish enough tech. I'm gonna have Skywalker 4.95 tech, T 4.95. You know what I mean? Reverse Arcade, Wi-Fi X Smasher. How about the $5 crystal supply? I will do that. I have to do that, right? God damn it. I have to do that, right? I'm definitely going to get the research one because I should have more research speed ups, right? Maybe I'll let the community decide what I can buy and what I can't buy. So that way it's not on me. It's on you guys. Where you can't do it, you mess up soon as you say Skywalkers, no one can be like me. Well, just because your name is a lie, because you can't walk on the sky. We saw that in the New World dungeon the other day. You fell to your death. You can't walk on the sky. I can do it. I wanna be like Sky. Yes on Crystal Boost, says Flux. Must do $5 crystal pack at beginning. Free to play. God, see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Yeah, Miss Maya, I agree, right? The ego, right? We're watching the head get bigger on stream as we speak. BeastFit, did people donate resources to you? Yes, they did. Every resource I have is from donation. Ritik, Drago, try Attila Takeda. Best way to get... I totally agree. I don't have them unlocked. I just unlocked Attila. I don't have enough gold heads to max them. Trust me, if I had Attila Takeda, I'd be sitting pretty. I would just bring that march out, gear it up as best as possible, and call it a day. That's it. Shisu, CRZ, welcome. Hello, how are you? This is a free-to-play account. If you're still trying to figure out what we're doing, in the description below is a description of what this series is about. This is an ongoing series where, again, we're doing a free-to-play approach to one of the biggest KBKs that's going to be in this game coming up, season of Conquest, Strife for the 8 KBK. And I am attempting, my goal is to get 30 million kills with a 30 million-ish account. Bob Jones, have you considered a service like Restream to do YouTube and Twitch at the same time? Yes, I have. I did that. In fact, when I started on Twitch, that's what I did. I streamed on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, actually. Problem, I'm an affiliate on Twitch, and I'm a partner on YouTube. So they send the nastygrams whenever you duplicate content on multiple sites, saying, hey, that's our content. We're paying you for it. So I don't do that anymore. Max Attila, get Takeda from Wheel and put whatever you can in him. That's really an all-in approach. Like, really all in. That's really all in. I feel like Takeda contributes too much to his damage, though. Let's go look at Takeda again. If I can find him. Do I see him? Where's he at? Did I miss him? There he is. So here's Takeda. First skill. Enemy damage. Additional normal damage taken 50%. That's kind of a big deal. Cab attack bonus 40%. Huge deal. Cab defense bonus 40%. Huge deal. Healing factor. Huge deal. Normal attack damage taken reduction 25%. Huge deal. Counterattack damage reduction 25%. Huge deal. All targets with a burning effect take 30% increased damage from normal attacks. Huge deal. It's a huge deal. Attila... Oh my god, really? So you're saying Attila 5151 and Takeda 5551 would work. Obviously, the fifth skill or the third skill here is really strong. The problem is the expertise is like God mode. It's even in the name, Scourge of God. Troops led by Attila are immune to silence effects. When an enemy has less than 50% units remaining, normal attacks against it deal an additional 20% damage. And you're saying don't get Battle of the Planet? No way. No way. When troops led by this commander consist of only cav, their normal attacks have a chance to increase damage for all damage dealt for 2 turns. 25% chance for 50%, 25% chance for 100%. That's a ton of damage. Ton of damage. So troops are good, guys. Troops are really good. That's my troop count. Attila Max, Takeda 5551. I don't know if I... In fact, I know I don't have enough. That's 900... I'm sorry, that's almost 1,100 sculptures to do one max and one 5551. If I could get Attila maxed and Takeda 5551, that would be the play. But I can't. I'm short like 300 sculptures. Free to play for me is spending $0. How do you define free to play, Benjo? In a real account, getting the gem supply, getting the crystal supply during KVK, buying the Writer of History bundles, and that's about it. That's free to play to me, because those are must-haves. I don't understand how you can play the game without it. Look in game. Look in game for what? Yeah, so this is a very high troop power account, guys. A lot of this power is not 30 mil tech. I don't have max tech. Not even close. Still walking. Okay. That's free to play to me. That's pretty free to play. Okay. I'm sorry. That's free to play to me. That's not even low spender. That's free to play. Low spender is getting a couple bundles every now and again, like a bundle every 2 months or so, or like buying the first 3 packs of an event bundle or something every time. Getting the 30-day gem supply for $10, getting a Writer of History bundle for $5, and getting the $10 crystal supply, the 30-day crystal supply. To me, you gotta do it. Saad and William is really good. I don't have William either, though. That's another problem. This account has nothing, guys. It has nothing. It just has nothing. All right. All right. Still walking. 2 minutes left on my walk. Low spender is 30-day Rider and Lucerne. That's low spender? Okay. I guess. Free to play is $0 spent, but you have logged in daily and actually played your account. Drago hasn't, so he is just getting you a free to play level. Yeah, for this account, that's exactly what I'm doing, Nick. Thank you for reiterating that for everybody. Yeah, thanks, Bob Jones. I agree. I mean, look, if you don't want to buy any of those things, there's nothing wrong with that. Not even a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. But you better either be putting 16 hours a day into this game, or you better understand that you're not going to be doing 50%, 60% of the really fun things that this game has to offer at the highest level. That's it. And that's fine. If your enjoyment is to log in, hang out with your friends, throw some farms out every once in a while, do some events with your friends, that's the game. That's fine. That is fine. That's the way it used to be for the longest time before they came out with KVK and Ark of Osiris and stuff like that. But if you want to do all those new fun fighting things, you're not going to be able to get away with that. Sound and YSG is good or not? Question mark. Definitely good. Reply. Very good. Try Montezuma. Best 100. Done. No more argument. Get out of here. Collins, will you be able to do all 15 Bastion quests each day? Yes, 100%. King of Whiskey, Max Lubu. Oh, terrible recommendations. Terrible recommendations. Don't listen to them. Who you gonna main? The Saint. What do you mean? Who am I gonna main? Where my Mina Pack gang at? S Ninja. You won't buy bundle in this account. Caesar, I won't buy any Crystal Tech bundles. So none of the pop-up bundles, none of the Conqueror's Will bundles, and none of the Mountain Warfare bundles either. Hey, can you show your commanders? BYG. It's not much to show right now. I'm working on them. I don't either, Mark G. I mean, I understand, like, not spending a whole lot. Like, I totally get that. That's 99% of the people who play this game. Not spending a whole lot on the game, and that's great. But I don't understand not spending any. Like, any of the little bit. Like the little small stuff. Like those little $5 bundles that I described make your life so much easier. Don't go get coffee that day. Go buy the Writer of History bundle. Serious. The free-to-play will throw a fit if you spend even $5. Well, they're doing this wrong then. I mean, they're watching this for the wrong reason. I'm getting this account to where it needs to be where they're at. And I can't do that without spending a little bit. But I won't be spending one in KVK to do the things that they would do, if that makes sense. Next KVK Max Crystal Tech free-to-play. That's what we're doing right now. That's what we're trying to do. Not Max Tech. There's no way I want a Max Tech. Plus, I wouldn't want to. I mean, I don't need the 6th or the 7th March. I'm not using T5, so I don't need the hospital stuff. And I'm not rallying, so I don't need any of the rally tech. I'm only going to obviously get the rally tech for what I need to move on to the next stuff. How much troops do you have total? 3.2 million. And each of one, I have 1.8 cav, and the rest are infantry and cav, or infantry and archer, and siege. Lie, you're a brand new player, and that's fine. I'm a free-to-play player, and I didn't buy the Writer of History bundle, gem supply, and now I'm going in KVK 2. So you've only had one KVK. Again, that's fine. That's fine. You haven't got Crystal Tech yet. You haven't gotten to Crystal Tech yet. You haven't gotten to high-level Ark of Osiris yet. You haven't gotten to like 90% of the commanders in this game that actually are worthwhile. People are mad at you for spending money for entertainment. No. People aren't mad. I'm just trying to make sure everybody is aware of what we're doing here, because I don't want people to come in here and be like, you spent $5 on this. That nullifies everything you're doing. No, I don't want that to be the case, because I'm putting a lot of time into this so that people understand what I'm doing. I mean, who would have thought a couple weeks ago that I would be streaming to 400 people killing Guardians in Zone 1 on a 34 million account? Who would have thought that? That's not what this channel is. This channel is massive combat at high levels with T5, top tier tech, top tier commanders, uber gear, multiple T5 accounts across multiple servers. That's what this channel is. So this is a complete detour from what my usual is. At least like I said, I consider myself free to play, and I spend $10 per month for the gem supply. And I do buy the Writer of History bundle whenever that comes up, which is obviously not often, right? Some people saying to new player, don't spend golden heads until Season of Conquest. You should be spending your gold heads on YSG. It doesn't matter what level of player you are. At least 5511 YSG, at least 5511 Alex. Should be your first two legendaries worked on. And then once you're done with that, if you don't plan on maxing either one of those, then you should get 5551 Saladin. Mosa, Sadoon, will city decorations be added in KVK for infantry ASAP? Probably not. They haven't changed it in like 10 turns. I wish they would. What's a good KVK2 rally pair? Edward Tamiris, Alex YSG, Alex Charles, Charles YSG, Saladin YSG, Genghis Saladin, Saladin Genghis, Genghis YSG. All those are really good. Arflex, I only bought the crystal supply pack, and I have used 25 million crystals this KVK. 4 hours away from Kingsland opening. Is it good? I don't know. And that's the thing. I don't know. Which is another reason why I wanted to do this. Because it's been so long since I've been in this situation. Where I have to really worry about, am I going to have enough to come to the field and do what I need to do? I don't know if that's good. I've just always had my tech maxed by the level 5 passes. Or not maxed, but I've always had my 6th March by level 5 passes. I've always had my tech maxed enough once level 7 passes opened up and the real fighting starts. So I don't really know how to answer that question. So I'm hoping to learn that along with you guys on this stream. Or on this project. This series. Benjo, I'm 100% free to play, and I have to spend a lot of time. Gem supply is cheap, and a lot of gems. First account, I had to learn the game. The cool thing is they give you a half-off ticket now for your first gem supply, so that's nice. I got to kill that level 25, don't I? What's happening? I think Skywalker's working all of you up into a froth. I'm not even paying attention to it. How do you have so many resources? Just came Jason Cass, donations from K75 players. I arrived, and within 12 hours, I had about a quarter of this. Can your T4s be close to compete against T5? Yeah. All Academy personal tech max on it. Not yet. Not yet, but it will be close. It will be close before I start fighting, which is, again, the plan. I'm free to play and I'll log in for 10 minutes and leave. Okay. If that's the way you want to play the game, go ahead. I spend about 40 million crystals, just spend on crystal supply and barbs nonstop. That's what I'm going to be doing. See, I'm used to spending 110, 120 million crystals every KVK. Leonard Z, I think you are not watching Skywalker and he is not trying to make free-to-play players turn against you. This series is to help free-to-play players, and Skywalker's like, yeah, get him, get Drago. That's all he does. Young people can't have a conversation without the old folk think we are fighting. How dare you? Leonard Z, I think you're not watching Skywalker. Yep. Ring Meister, is it even possible to zero a whale that's over 350 million power? Yes, it is. It's funny you should say that. I helped zero the first 400 million plus player in the history of the game. Name was Solimar. I got videos on it on the channel. That's when it was actually hard because there was no Attila Takeda back then. Now with Attila Takeda, it's actually not even that hard. And especially with Max Crystal Tech, it's actually fairly easy. Richard Clark, best march for ruins in KVK3, please. Ooh. It's got to be Saladin. Because you can't use Attila Takeda anymore. Can't use Guan here. Could be Alex YSG. That's probably the go-to. Alex YSG, Charles YSG, Richard YSG. But Saladin's got to be in there too. You could do Saladin Ethelfled. There's no AoE commanders for Cav anymore, so could be Saladin Genghis as well. Ed Tommy's actually not too bad either, although I'm not a huge fan of that. How many marches are you going for? 4 at a minimum, maybe 5 if I can get lucky with my experience. You have to be smart with hospitals. Yeah, get max helps, all that good stuff. Yeah, I can't burn my healing speed ups like I used to, or like I'm used to doing, I should say. Because I've last KVK, for instance, I went through 8,000 hours of just the 60-minute speed ups, plus all the 3, 8, and 15 hours that I had before. All right, so that's another Sanctum down. Let's whip over here and grab another altar. I think this is up. Yep, sure is. Let's get him. Saladin YSG. Yep, absolutely, Walt. Thank you. Baybars is great with AoE. That's correct as well. He's going to be on my list for this project. But if you're asking for best for KVK3, Baybars might not be on it. There's better options, but it's because they're more survivable, not because of the amount of damage Baybars pumps out. Richard Clark, thank you very much. Love the stream yesterday. Did I stream yesterday? I feel like I did a video yesterday. Streamed the day before yesterday. Or, I don't, dude, you're confusing me. Drago, can you send a link where you helped zero Solimar? Sure. I just gotta type it in. Oh, studio. I gotta find it. You should be able to go to my channel and just type Solimar, and there it is. Yep, Solimar's endgame is the first thing that popped up. Gotta wait for the ad to stop. God, it's ads. All right, here's the zeroing Solimar. 1 of 3, by the way. 1 of 3. Zeroing Solimar. Bingo. How the F did you get so many resources? Omar. The kind folks in K75 have assisted. Luis Stavalos, you go, man. I really like this series from a free-to-play perspective. Do your thing. If you manage the 30 million kills with that account, I should too. That's awesome. Thanks, man. Alexander, I survived KBK 2 and 3 with belly bay bars. Again, looking at that from a pay-to-win perspective, I'm like, ooh, belly bay bars. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, the trades would be immense. But yeah, I mean, again, if you know how to fight, you can get away with that stuff. You can do what you gotta do. You can do you. Because he has more troops than I do and doesn't use them like I want. Makes me salty. Who are you talking about? Oh, Leonard's. I don't know. Hey, but love the content, bro. Richard Clark, thanks, man. Appreciate you. Would you use Kira when fighting? I would if I had her unlocked on this account. I would. I would use her in a heartbeat. She's really good option for what I have to work with. Saladin and Ethelfled mixed troops. No. Full cav. Full cav. If you do mixed troops, do it Ethelfled Saladin. And do primarily cav. But Saladin primary, you should always be full cav. How, let's see. Sky, come on, man. Don't be that guy. Couldn't believe how much XP gain can be gained in Lightning. Yeah, that was the play, man. As I was putting the information together, I'm like, damn, okay. I knew it was going to be a decent amount, but I didn't know it was going to be that much. I mean, if you think about it, that's a lot. That's a lot of XP that you can get. You just have to spend the time to do it. And that's basically what I've been doing. I've been sleeping, spending time with the family, and playing Guardian killing game. That's basically what I've been doing. And being in alliances that give me resources. That's basically how I've been doing it. Did you miss out on the infantry plus 5% health skin on this account? I missed out on all of them, except for the very first one. And that's, again, when I first started playing this game. And that is Sour Song. The plus 5 cav attack. I think it's cav attack, right? I'm pretty sure it's cav attack. Yeah, it's cav attack. Minus archer health, by the way. And I'm not using archers on the open field, so that's fine. I think I've arrived. I have Altar Guardian time. He's talking about Baba. Drake, you have to do a Dragonlancer rally again for the throwback. Yeah. Toe picks? What's toe picks? Say, sir, play the video here so we could to see your reaction. You want me to play the zeroing Solimar video and watch me watch it? Belly Bay Bar is a farm killer march. I mean, that's through and through a farm killer march. And again, farm killing is fine during war. Farm killing is a necessity. And if you have 20 and 30 million players doing it, that's great. Because, I mean, again, you're not going to be throwing them on the front lines at all. And you shouldn't be relying on them to be filling rallies very often. So, Richard Clark, would you do an explanation of fighting vid? Efficient ways to fight? I've got those. I've got videos on how to target properly. I've got videos on how to call targets properly. I've got videos on priorities, targets that you should be targeting first. I've got videos on movement, so how to move faster when you are fighting so that you don't get swarmed. I've got video. I mean, I've got them all. Most of the questions that are asked here, I got videos on them. Shit School. Hey Drago, hope you're doing well. I am. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining. Good to see you, my friend. I'm just killing all of your guardians in your kingdom. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, my friend. Wow, 7 billion resources in some days. What a nice grinding. Timmer, yeah, it's not me. These are all very, very nicely donated by members in K75. I've farmed maybe 30 or 40 million of these. I just keep getting my arse handed to me. Skywalker with the hype train. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just killing all your guardians. It's fine. Everything's fine. Maybe you do a reaction video about Chiskel's first city rally and he does your Solimar zeroing reaction. It's been a while since I've seen his video on that. I think it would just be fun to watch, period, anyway. Mind blown. Zhang, William, and Saladin Ethel are good for season of, I'm assuming, Conquest, Giannis. Yeah, it is. I prefer Saladin William and maybe Zhang Ethelfled instead, though. So William can proc Zhang Yu's expertise because it cannot proc while they're inside the same march. Maybe do a reaction video. Okay, can you imagine him getting zeroed in Zone 5? Rip resources. Well, that won't happen. I've never been zeroed. I've never been zeroed in the entirety of my gaming career inside of Rock. To get zeroed in KBK is very difficult. You have to be careless. Or want it. You gotta want it. You gotta want that. Not even T5 get always 30 million kills. Itachi, it's possible. Yeah. Skywalker, I haven't seen so many people talk about resources like they have today. Just open all chests on farm accounts and you will get tons of views. Yeah, I know, right? Yep. Can we take a look at your equipment? All legendary? Question mark? Haha! Not a single legendary. Equipment for Minna. Check. Equipment for Sun Tzu. Check. Equipment for Baybars. Check. And that's it. I've got some equipment on Pelagius right now, but I don't have everything made. I can make some of this stuff, but I was in the process of trying to make the Heart of the Saint, and I don't have the materials. And then I started XP grinding again, and I stopped. .307 try and fail to zero me. Well, there's always people that are going to try, you know. Patrick, this will be a very interesting journey to follow. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping everybody gets something out of it. Whatever you want to get out of it, just make sure you get it. That's all that matters. Hey, sir, is it a bad idea to pair Leo and YSG? Yes, it's a bad idea to pair Leo and YSG. I mean, it's not bad. It's just you're wasting YSG. That's all. Oh, geez, Rick, I got zeroed 1 year ago by allies turned enemies in KBK. K530. I will have revenge. Oh, geez, Rick. Happy Juan, I'm 35 mil power and I made 23 million kills. Yes, you can. Yes, we can, my friend. Yes, we can. Let's do it. That's the play. As long as those weren't all T1 or they were traded, then yes, we can. Let's do it together. Mark Torres, try to be as efficient as possible. That's definitely going to have to happen. This KBK. That heart my eyes coming from Chiskel's stream. Abosadas. Heart your eyes. What are you talking about? If you get to 30 million kills, I have to come to K75. But you got to talk to Chiskel because I'm only here on their good graces. It has nothing to do with... This is not anything to do with me. Like, I'm here just to have fun with them and help them get some more kills. That's what I'm here for. Kirk is Kirk. What did you buy on this account? Okay, so let me show you. On the stream today, we bought the daily pack to unlock Alex. And then we unlocked Alex and bought the Writer of History from that. When I was leveling earlier yesterday, you can see 16 hours ago, I bought the $5 Glorious Leader bundle to help me get my commanders where they need to be for the KBK to fight. And then I also started what most people have already finished, and that is the equipment line, quest line. And I got the two $5 pop-up bundles. for that. In fact, I think this one isn't even $5. I think this one was $2. And then this one again is a $9 level 50 pack that pops up for you. And then this is another one of those $5 level 40 packs. That's all I bought. And again, I won't be buying any Crystal Tech during KBK. Anything I buy between now and fighting time is to help get my account where a normal 30 million-ish player would be fighting-wise in KBK with their commanders. That's the only reason I would buy something. Do you have your pairs that you plan on running this KBK, sir? Mark Torres, yes. I've mentioned them a few times this one and the last stream and the time before. I'll probably put them one more time up before we wrap the stream up, which is going to be fairly soon. Because I do want to do some New World streaming tonight. Guess what else I'll be doing when I'm playing New World? I'll be doing this. I'll be doing more Guardian killing. I'll just have it on in the background and be marching my happy ass around all of Zone 1, killing Sanctum and Altar Guardians. That's all I'll be doing. Drago, do you think an 11 mil power count could get 50 million kills in KVK 2? Come on, man. No. Hard no. It would all have to be T1, and you'd have to just be farm killing the whole time. I feel like Drago just bought a new car and telling the wife, but honey, it's just a new Bugatti. That's all I bought. Bro. Come on, man. Come on. If I had my commanders the way that a normal mid 30 mil account would be, I wouldn't have bought those. How about that? You plan to push power to 50 million? No. No. I will be pushing tech, but it's not to any particular power level. It's just to get my cav and my infantry stats as good as possible. Anakin, when are you streaming New World? When I wrap the stream up, I'm probably going to run upstairs and grab a bite to eat really quick. And then I'll come back down. I'd say no later than 3:30-ish is when I'll start. And again, it will be on Twitch. So make sure that you go in the description below and go and hit my new Twitch account. Well, not new. It's been around for a while. But Twitch account up so that you can see that stream get rolling. Ryan J, you know this is good stuff when I'm skipping college football for this stream. Man, appreciate you. Appreciate you. I know how hard that is. Cool thing is, though, that you can watch both. Not gonna lie. I would love it if you got both forms of entertainment. I don't want to be the wrecker of your college football loss, you know? Don't blame me. Now, if they win, it's totally because of me, okay? So that's how it works. What is your fighting plan? Kirk is Kirk. So, basically fight completely different than what I'm used to fighting. Which again, I'm used to fighting up front, in your face, leading the way kind of deal. Not doing that this time at all. We're going to be... Ooh, I haven't done this one yet. We're going to be doing a lot of fringe fighting. Very careful not to get pulled into the middle, because if I get swarmed on any of these marches, it's going to be a disaster. Definitely going to be focusing on the outside players. We're going to also be looking at all of the places to pick up runes. I will definitely be killing all their rune gatherers as much as possible, so that one, it nerfs them. It's basically a debuff for an entire kingdom, so that's good. And then secondly, it'll help with the kills, and I'm doing positive contributions to the cause. Certainly kill some of their farmers, but that's not the main goal. Main goal is to be able to swarm marches down, affect the battle without being right dead center in the middle of it. Luis Stavros, I think I'm officially a Drago's groupie. I think you are too, man. Welcome to the club. What civ? I'll be going France. I believe I'll be going France, and that's just because of the heal speed. You know what I realized, by the way? And Sky, you might not even know this. There is a healing speed bonus on the VIP 15 level of 50%. And when I saw that, I'm like, okay, well, I mean, what are we at VIP 12 or 13? Like 30 or 40%? So I'm VIP 12 on this account. There is no healing speed bonus. That's the first time you get the healing speed bonuses at VIP 15, which means that I will have the slowest healing speed possible on an account that I have the lowest amount of healing speed as possible. Holy shit. This is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad. So, just bad combination. There is no healing speed bonus on VIP until level 15. That's the first one, and it's 50%. That's a big deal. Rafael Vargas, the kind people in K75 have contributed. Yeah, Leonard, I need France. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to be France. It's going to happen. France is going to be my pick. In fact, the next time that I'm done making troops, I'm going to switch to France. Can you show your double C skill tree? Tree? He's on level 30 right now. This is what I got so far. I don't use double C primary for anything other than running to get runes, peacekeeping, like getting XP stuff, and moving. I don't fight with him. So if you're looking for a fighting double C tree, on my Discord, the link is in the description below for my Discord. You can find a fighting double C primary tree. Although again, I don't recommend fighting with double C primary. It's just not the way to go. Any mobility primary commander, really, and if we're being honest. Sound YSG clutch for kills in Dark Altar. Yes, very good. How'd you get that many resources? Just answered that. What pairs? What pairs? I already answered that too. I'd have to go to the expedition to show you. Whoops. So my first preset right now is Mina Osman. My second preset's going to be Sun Tzu YSG, at least right now. My third preset's Baybar's Ethelfled. Fourth preset right now currently is Pelagius Belisarius. And fifth one is going to be Bjorn and Joan. Now, this is going to be possibly moved around. This is if I go YSG max, which right now he's 1-1-1-1. I'm still playing around with the idea of getting Guan to 5-1-1-1, getting Alex to 5-5-1-1, getting Saladin to 5-5-5-1, and going that route. Ryan J with a new membership. Welcome to the club. Appreciate you joining, buddy. Thank you for the support. It's very appreciated. And again, I lowered the volume on that alert, guys, because that's a special alert. Was that still too loud or no? Because I know the last time people joined on the last stream, people said it was really loud. Just want to make sure we're always improving every day. The Epic Primary is a huge target, and again, that's why I need to be mobile. I will be using T4 only because I don't have T5 on this account, and I won't have T5 on this account. Sound is good? Perfect. Awesome. Glad to hear it. All right, so I'm going to have to be fast. I'm going to have to be Johnny on the spot. I do have the... I'm a fan. There you go, buddy. The Epic Primary is a huge target. I agree. I know he spends, which is why I said he feels the pain being stuck in a 30 million account when he's used to being over 100 mil. Silas, that's 100% right. It's pain, but it's also fun. I will say that. It's also fun. Now, I have the luxury of doing this. I don't know if this was necessarily be as fun if I didn't have my bigger accounts to like fall back on, you know what I mean? Like if I'm like, man, I just wish I knew how Cyrus played, you know? I wish I knew how good Cyrus was on the field if I was using him. I've got, you know, an account that's got Max Cyrus that I use all the time, you know? So it's one of those things. Yeah, I know. I just saw it. Yeah, I'll give him a little screen time. That's fine. Just saying the legendary route is probably better a Max YSG. So you're saying that Max YSG isn't targeted as much as an Epic Commander? Is that what you're saying? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. He says it's not me. I feel like it's you. Whenever you go out of your way to say it's not me, I feel like it's you. Because if it's not you, you wouldn't even want to say it's not you, you know? Because that puts you on the radar. All right, I have arrived at the next sanctum. Let's do some more kills. Will you shave the beard if you don't know? I'm not shaving. Why would I shave my beard? Why y'all want to shave my beard so bad? If I ever shave my beard, it'll be for charity. It won't be just, you know, for stuff like this. Because I feel like a lot of people would give some money for that, and I want it to go to charity if I do that. I can recommend Guan 5111. I agree, Benjo. Yeah, my 101 mil account has Guan 5111 and Alex 5511. What is what does me not shaving my beard have to do with making that clickbait? That doesn't make sense. I didn't say I'm going to get 30 million kills or I'll shave my beard. To me, that would have been kitschy. Yeah, people would riot if I shaved my beard in this channel. It's half the reason they come. No pun intended. I didn't say that. You should go for barb camps now. Leonard's, I don't want to be at a point where I don't have level 60 commanders as primaries in this KBK. Peter Yankovic, biggest struggle would be OL if you played it with this account. Well, if I played it with this account, I would not expect to be in a top tier OL league. Sky says it's the only reason he watches. Not even half. It's the whole reason. Abdur Rahman Javed. Man, YSG primary is what people need. Many T5s get in the main lane to target YSG. I feel like if I went out there with YSG primary, all that damage potential that he has would be gone because he would instantly evaporate. Because here's the problem. It's not just that it's YSG primary and he's a primary target, but it's that it's got Dragothien above it. And people see the name Dragothien and they're like, boop. They immediately target because they want to kill me and they want to have my name on their report. That's how they do it. So that's always, you know, a thing. Rafael Vargas, how's 916 doing? Doing very well. We're getting ready to ramp up into KBK ourselves as well. And again, guys, here's the other piece to this puzzle. My 916 KBK does take priority. If there's a major fight in 916 and in 75, I mean, I've got to do 916 first. That's where my main's at. That's a kingdom that I'm expected to be, you know, a main performer in. That's going to take precedence. It is a heroic anthem, though, and this one that you're seeing now is going to be a Strife of the 8, so I should have some flexibility with the timings. I feel like I'm going to be okay. We're not going into a super-duper crazy, at least I don't think so. We're not really going into a super-duper crazy KBK in 916, so I think we're going to be able to get away with some things. Dirt, what's going on, buddy? Lazy King right now, sleeping past reset. Yep, that's a Skywalker thing to do. I agree, Benjo. That's a good pair for a free-to-play player. Mark Torres, is your testing on the single damage marches working well or still testing? Still testing, but again, I got the single target stuff done. It was more the AoE stuff, and I still feel like I've got a pretty good grasp on it. It's that if you want to get more kills, single target's the way to go. If you want to get more damage, AoE is the way to go. So for instance, this project that I'm doing right now, I want more damage. I don't care about the kill because I just want to make sure I get more kills. I want to get more kills, troop kills, not more march kills. Does that make sense? Skywalker with the excuses. Commanders are doing better. Speed ups are still a concern. Resources, obviously you can see at the top, are in really good shape. If the beard was on the line, Drago would be the first 30 mil account with 1 billion kill points. yeah, I gotta keep my beard, man. Come on. What you think about Guan 5111 paired with Leo 5511? Good for free to play. I'm just not a huge fan of Leo at all anymore, really. It's okay, not great. The value is just not there compared to other commanders, and it's fine. It's fine. Would I rather have Guan 5111, Leo 5511, or would I rather have Guan 5111 and Alex 5511? I would rather have Alex 5511 in that situation. Sky, so you're saying if the beard was on the line, there may be some chicanery involved? How come you're no longer a fan of Guan? I am a fan of Guan. He's not as valuable, in my opinion. With all the newest commanders out, he's not as valuable. He's too squishy. And he doesn't do much else. Like, he pumps out a ton of damage. He's a good house for Leo, and he's a good house for Alex. But you've got commanders out there like Alex Harold, for instance, for infantry, to me, doing a better job. You've got all the archer combinations that are out there now doing a better job. The only thing that makes Guan special is the AoE silence. If he didn't have that, he would not be part of my rotation. But because of that AoE silence, he will always be in my rotation. So I will never get rid of him. This guy. Jackson, did you spend money? I'm new. I didn't spend any money as far as like on like whaling up or anything. I spent some things on pop-up bundles, a couple writer of histories, and we bought the daily Alex pack to unlock Alex for the account, and I bought a couple of the $5 pop-ups for the materials, the equipment quest line, and here's one down here, and the level 40 pack that popped up when you make a legendary commander level 40. I'm not Satwant. That's the point. If I spend money on this, again, it's probably the 8,000th time I've said it. If I spend money on this account, and I probably should just put this in stream elements so people can see it instead of me having to, instead of me get frustrated because you guys are truly interested in asking a question, because that's not fair to you guys. But the only money I'm going to spend on this account is to get it to be as close to being a 35 million power account for a free-to-play player. It's not to get an advantage over anybody in KBK. For instance, when I land in KBK, I won't be spending any money on Crystal Tech, because that's not what free-to-play players do, especially level 35 to 40 million players. They don't do that unless they are spenders, and that's not what this series is about. It's about, can you freely get 30 million kills on a lower power account without spending money on Crystal Tech. That's the plan. And unfortunately, this account was basically a non-existent account for 3 years, so I have to spend some money to get it up to the point where it's actually usable. Do you miss Ale from 307? Yes and no. I miss the people in Ale more than the actual alliance. But most of those people are still around. All right, what are we doing here? All right, here's some more. Let's keep going. Let's keep going, baby. Are you going to spend some? I already answered that one. I see, so I'll invest then. AM. Should I think? Okay, so your original question was, how come? Okay, so Guan. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Sorry, I had to read back a few times. Good luck with the challenge. Thank you very much. It will be difficult. Neil Hurst, at what skill level is Ramses usable for field? I think 5511 is probably the lowest, but 5551's the best lowest, if that makes sense. Nebu or Artemisia for YSG? That question I get so many times, and it's such a tough one. I always say this. This is usually what I respond when I say that, because they're both really good. They both do a ton of damage AoE on the field. If you're going to be, if you need to have a good rallier, then go Nebu. If you need to have a good garrison, go Artemisia. They're both going to give you about the same results, I would think, on the open field. Maybe a little bit more damage for Artemisia, but just a little bit. I think Nebu would be a little tankier, though, to be honest with you. Switch to France. I will be. Fab 1. You've nailed my thought process. I will definitely be switching to France. Drago, Guan, Leo, Alex, Harold, Ramses, YSG, CM, Ethelfled, Sun Tzu. Do you think these pairings are okay? Yeah, they're all great. Leo's the only one not maxed. If Leo's not maxed, I would do what Leonard said and actually swap Leo out for Ethelfled or Sun Tzu. Unless he's almost maxed, and then go ahead and just finish maxing him. Super Gavin, Achilles. Hope that answered your question. But yeah, those are all really good pairs, man. Work on your gear. That's going to make that set of pairs really, really good. Really, really good. Peter, 35 mil power is like 10 months for an active free-to-play player. Well, yeah. I mean, you're either 35 mil or you're not. But again, a lot of the people in this game are, free-to-play long-term players. and they're in that 30 to 45 mil range where they don't spend, they don't, you know, they just put a lot of time into the game to get what they've got. And that's really, you know, you got to admire that. You got to respect that. But I wanted to show them that you do have an opportunity to contribute even if you don't spend, because I think and again, this is either going to prove that, or we're going to go into KBK and I'm going to get my ass handed to me and I'm going to get 5 million kills. And then the conversation afterwards is, okay, you can't do it. You can't do it. It's impossible. Then I start making videos saying, hey, Lilith, you need to change this because the average player cannot fight, cannot participate, cannot contribute in a KBK as a 35 to 40 million player, not spending any money into the game. You got to make it so the populace can play. So that's why I'm doing this, to show people, hopefully, that you can. If you just, you know, do it right and understand the process and understand the amount of time you got to put in to do it. And that's the other thing. If this ends up taking me freaking 16 hours a day to make this work, that's another conversation to have. Most people don't have that. Most people don't have 16 hours a day. You know, they've got 3 hours, if that, to kind of pop in, send their farms out, get their barbs done, get some guardians done here and there. Like, they don't have 16 hours a day to, I don't have 16 hours a day to do this. So, and this is what I do for a living. So, with that being said, I mean, you just don't do that. So that's another conversation to be had if we end up going down that route, because you shouldn't expect a 35 million player to play for 12 to 16 hours a day during the non-fight times, especially, just to compete. Like, you shouldn't have to do that. I have 24 hours a day in Belgium. Well, yeah, we all have 24 hours a day, but I'm saying, you know, you got to sleep at some point. Funny how one magnificent beard complains about the other magnificent beard not being good enough because of Guan. Yeah, a little bit. His beard is so long. I actually just trimmed mine up a little bit. It was getting a little unruly. It's still a little unruly, to be honest with you. But I had to trim it up a little bit. It's getting kind of gnarly. Can I ask you about my 5 marches? Abusada, sure. Everybody gets to ask whatever they want on this channel, as long as you're respectful. Would you say legendary equipment or heroic anthem accessory? Depends on a ton of stuff. RS Chaos. If that's the only thing you can make, I would go for more of a spread approach. But if you have the resources, you know, material wise and all that stuff, to craft the heroic anthem accessory and then also make sure your other marches are good to go, then I would say heroic anthem accessory. Those are unique. The regular equipment, like the armor and the weapons and stuff, those are just minor upgrades. Whereas the heroic anthem accessories are unique. There's no other accessory that does a debuff of 5% health that stacks. There's no other one that gives a movement speed debuff and 4% defense debuff and stacks, like a Moore's Web or a dagger. So those are special. You want to get those if you can afford it. Now is the best main archer, but the disadvantage that you need to wait for Season of Conquest. Are you talking about Nebu, Caesar? That's good, Leonard. That's awesome. Bastion, I'm 258 old account, 100% free to play, 32 million power, and all war tech to level 9. That's exactly what I'm trying to get to. That's exactly what I'm trying to get to here. YSG max, so indeed everything is possible till you want to reach your aims. Exactly. I agree. Bastion Mark. My marches are finally arriving. I think this will be the last Sanctum, guys, and I'm going to go and wrap the stream up because, again, I need to grab a bite to eat, and then we want to do some streaming on Twitch with New World. New World streaming on Twitch. And Mo, the cool guy, check PM if you could. Check my free-to-play account. 250 days. Sure. What do you think about Leo without Guan? For example, Leo Herald. That was my original thought. There was two uses for Leo that I was really excited about before I maxed him. And they're the reason why I actually maxed him. One was Constantine Leo. I thought that was going to be a great pair. And then Leo Herald or Herald Leo. I thought those were both going to also be a great pair. And they're decent. Leo Herald is decent. Constantine, Leo, you fill your hospital up a lot because you're healing. You got a lot of health, which is good, but most of Leo's things are driving very minimal amounts of damage from Leo in the hopes that you're pairing up with a very high damage combo so that those damage bonuses really help you out. And Constantine has no skill damage. So you're really, while the synergy is there, there's a lot of synergy there. Unfortunately, not the best as far as performance goes. Other than if you want to just have a really tanky debuff March, which is what that will do for you. But if you want to actually kill stuff, that's not it. So you can use them in that way. But to me, again, you got to figure out what you want to do with your account. If you want to debuff and you want to have just super tanky marches and you're not really worried about kills and, you know, destroying things, then that's great. Those armies work great. Leo Sun Tzu's pretty good too. Leo Constantine is okay as well. Again, that's what we were just talking about. But again, Leo, the thing I've got with Leo is he doesn't raise any of the marches that he goes with. Like Guan Leo, yeah, a little bit. Chuck Leo is really good too. Chuck Leo is basically a single target version of Guan Leo. But again, like he just doesn't raise the marches. Like he doesn't bring anything to the table that's special. And he really is only really good with Guan. And that's because of Guan more than Leo. So there's better investments of your sculptures. That's it. K Chow, how'd you get so much resources? Again, donated from all those K75 folks. Very, very thankful for all of them reaching out and helping me out when I arrived. Do you have any Light versus Darkness pairing videos out? I do. I just don't know where they're at. If you type in LVD or KBK3 in my channel, you may be able to find them. But again, they're probably outdated because this was when you could use Attila Takeda in Light versus Darkness. So I don't think I've made anything since on updated pairings. Probably should look at my KBK2 pairings to see what would work in KBK3 nowadays. No need. I do Alex Harold, Juan Leo, Salvin William, and R2 YSG. What's R2? I feel like I should know that. R2. Kind of want to go a mandatory Artemisia next. That's a really good pair. That way I also get a garrison option that could be used on the field. Thoughts? Yep, that's perfect. That's what a lot of people are doing. The versatility of a mandatory Artemisia is fantastic. It's kind of like what people were hoping for with Pakal and Herald. And you do have that to a certain extent, but not really top tier on the open field, Pakal and Herald. And probably I would say the same thing for a mandatory and Artemisia. Good, but not like, you know, mind-blowing. What's R2 though? I'm curious. R2. I'm trying to think. Because YSG goes with anybody. Ramses, okay. Makes sense. Yep, all those are really great. Just say Ram. Don't make me think. Don't make me think that hard, man. Just say Ram. That's the first time I think I've seen somebody say it as R2. I like it though. I'm not gonna lie. Mayor Poto, good content, Drago, for free to play. Appreciate your effort. You're very welcome, and thank you for being a part of it. It's appreciated. Francesco is asking me something. I don't see what it is, but evidently he found it in the description. So did you end up spending? K-Chow, not really. I mean, I got a Writer of History bundle and a level 40 pop-up bundle. That was $5 as well. I've detailed what I've spent so far already in the stream, but again, like I got the daily to unlock Alex. I got a pop-up bundle for level 40, and I got the Writer of History for when Alex got summoned, and I got the $2 and the $5 material bundles for when you do the actual quest line for the equipment, which I hadn't done on this account because again I never played it. And again, we've got $10 level 50 bundle and $5 level 40 bundle. That's what we bought. Intro. No, Skywalker. I wish Skywalker made that intro. It would have cost a lot less. I'd have lowballed the crap out of him. Leo Sun Tzu is good. Okay. How did you get so much resources into that one? I've been farming nonstop, but I have 1/3 of what you have. K-Chow. Define nonstop. Have you been farming with the 5 to 10 farm accounts that most people have? Drago is the Legi Infacet. Worth it. I've seen some people use it, and it's not bad. I prefer to go the health route, but I've seen some good results with the full infantry set, or the full infantry set, legendary. But the problem is you need to proc it. If you don't proc it, it's not that good. Abosana, Salden William, check. Guan Alex, check. Nebu YSG, check. Artemisia Tommy, check. Trajan Harold, check. Thoughts? All checks, man. Those are all good. Those are all good. I think you could probably squeeze Ramses in there and then do... I mean, it's good. It's good the way it is. I mean, I like Ramses for open field, obviously. Maybe squeeze Ramses in there and put Ramses with YSG, and then maybe you could do... actually, ooh, here's the play. Get Cyrus Ramses next. That's basically... If you do that, if you put Cyrus Ramses in that set, that's basically my K307 main account's set of marches. You're very welcome, K-Chow. Skywalker, no, he's talking about making my intro. You saying I want to be Skywalker. Yeah. No. Oh, did you seriously clip that? I told you not to clip that. Abosadas, yeah, very, very welcome. Mirthmind, I'm on to this type of content. Will be 100% watching every stream once the KVK starts. Thanks very much. And make sure you tune into Chit School stream as well, so that you get both. This is his kingdom, his KVK. I'm just living in it. Silas, if you don't mind my asking, what did you do for work most of your life? Sales. Sales management, I should say. Tech guy as well. So telecom, wireless, networking, systems admin, and then business sales management. That's why I can talk nonstop until the cows come home. He's so concerned now. Shut up, Skywalker. If you don't want my asking, I already answered that one. Is Cyrus YSG really better than Ram YSG? Well, no, I said Cyrus Ramses. But yes, Cyrus YSG is good too. I don't know if it's necessarily better. Probably a little more damage. How do you get so many resources? Again, K75 players have donated tremendously. I need to hurry up and finish this Sanctum so I can wrap the stream. I said I was going to wrap the stream up a long time. I love talking with you guys. Hey, it would be cool if you could choose the KVK2 and Light versus Darkness setup KVK in SOC. I agree. I think I've been saying they should have done that for a while. The problem is, and if we're being honest, the problem is Lilith is making way too much money on passports for them to do that. Why would they do that? I mean, we're being honest, right? They're making a fortune on people migrating back to KVK2 and starting it all over again. Especially the bigger players. Make a squad stream with Chiz. Again, would not mind. Would not mind doing any kind of collaboration with Chiz. We've done it before in the past. We've obviously casted together the official Arc League matches as well, Osiris League, every single season. And yeah, I have no problems. I just don't know for this particular purpose if that makes sense, because he's going to be doing one thing and I'm going to be doing another thing, and they're not going to necessarily be very related. Like, he's going to be leading his alliance on the field and making recommendations and assessing situations and strategizing, whereas I'm strictly here to fight. And with the account I've got, it's not exactly like I'm going to be pounding the front line with my Sun Tzu and my Baybars. So I'm going to have to get very creative with what I'm doing to hit the goals that I've got for myself on this KVK and for you guys. So don't you think people will focus you a lot? Well, that happens every KVK, Alberto. I'm going to have a harder time. I mean, that's always the case. I always have a harder time in KVK because people see my name and they want to have my name on their report. And that's fine. That goes with the gig. It goes with the gig. I got no problems with that. But if I'm able to do it, even with that extra hurdle, again, that's just kind of one more one more thing on the pile. It's like, hey, you guys can do this too. It's not just me. Trust me when I say I get insta-targeted anytime I bring my marches out of my city. Anmo, are you going to migrate one of your accounts here after KBK? I've had that question quite a bit. It's not up to me. I have an extra account I could bring over to do the same thing with, but it would be better. It's a better account. But again, I mean, that's not up to me, and that's not something that I'm necessarily going to pursue, per se. Not that this kingdom isn't fantastic. It's just, this isn't my kingdom. It's Chisco's kingdom. And the leadership here is kingdom, and the people who play here is kingdom. But I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind doing it at all. The original plan was to bring a 65 mil account over, but there was no tickets. And if they were going to use a ticket on me, then I wouldn't have, you know, just migrated out afterwards. Scarman, great challenge. Looking forward to those streams. Good luck. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep you guys updated on my progress. Again, I'm just nonstop killing guardians. It's very, very, very not my normal style. I'm used to just buying what I need and then rolling about my day, but that's not the case. Let others use your name so they can't tell who's who. Gamerheart, that happens automatically. I usually see at least 3 or 4 Dragothians out there. There's been a couple Lady Dragothians out there as well. In other kingdoms too. That was kind of funny. But yeah, it happens naturally. There's no need to make it a strategy. I don't mind the extra attention. I'm a little bit of an attention hog anyway, so it's fine. If you get 10 million kills, it will be amazing. Mustafa, I'm glad that you're helping me set the bar a little lower because 30 million is going to be very hard, guys. There's no doubt about it. But if I can get 10 or 20, I think that's still a really good achievement. But I feel like some people are going to be like, you didn't get to 30, so you suck. Maybe I shouldn't have set my goal so high, but I don't know how to do it any other way. So, Baz, OL, Drago, Chiz, Gecko, and most YouTubers have a harder time in battle because people think that they will get airtime by attacking. Yeah, I mean, it goes with territories. No big deal. He was saying that he was looking forward to you coming because you're one of the only YouTubers that almost was zeroed in a KBK fighting. Yeah, that'd be great. And yes, that's something I do. I will say, to shout out Gecko, he did that in 401 as well. He went down to 50 something. In his, I don't know if it was the last one or the time before, but it was the one where he was severely outnumbered. Severely outnumbered and zeroed himself fighting as well. So he did a good job there. But yeah, I don't think many others have done that. I agree. Hello from PO, Mantos. Welcome to the stream. Sorry to do this to you, Mantos, but we got to wrap the stream up. I just finished the last sanctum that I'm going to do up here for a little while. I do want to go grab a quick bite to eat, and we're going to restart this all back up. But on my Twitch account, we're going to be doing some New World streaming. If you want to go join me there and have a good time, just like we're doing here, that's perfectly fine. I will be doing this too. Okay. It'll just be off screen. I'll be running to sanctums and altars and getting more guardians killed because I don't have any time to waste. So I'll be definitely doing that. Is there a level 25 on the way? There's a level 24. I just got to make sure I don't waste any of my AP. That's all. When's the last time you've heard me say that? Here we go. Here's a good one. Here's a good spot. Leonard says I'll get 25 million kills. And if I get 25 million kills, you better chalk that up as 30, you jerks. Baz, sorry, I haven't set up my stream elements yet, but if you look in the description below, my Twitch is there. So make sure you go over there if you want to join me. Just click the link and hit follow, and you'll be in good shape. Again, I will be setting up my stream elements as well. Just throwing my cord like everywhere. I will be setting up my stream elements. So like what Baz did was ! Twitch. Should have given you the link to Twitch for my account, but unfortunately I haven't set that up for you guys yet. Slacker, I know, just been busy, but looking forward to it. So that being said, let's go and wrap the stream up, guys. I've had a blast. Go ahead and turn the music off so you guys aren't bombarded by exit music and regular house music. But been a blast. I've had a blast as always on this particular stream. Hope you all have caught up. Again, we are still 34 million at the moment. The commanders are coming along. I've got level 60 Minna, level 45 Sun Tzu, level 42 Baybars. I wouldn't mind getting Ethelfled up maybe as a primary if I can make it happen. But then I would need to make some leadership equipment for her, which will be difficult. I'm also working on Bjorn a little bit, getting him to level 60, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make it. And Charles is basically 5511, and I may try to get him up as well. But again, equipment will be a big deal because I've got Minna pretty much all set up. I've got Baybars pretty much all set up. Just need some boots for both of them. Same thing with Sun Tzu. I've got him basically set up. Just need to start proccing some of these things. And then I still need to set up Pelagius. So we got a little more work to do, but it's only 2 days in and we've made so much progress. So I think we made a lot of progress and we're going to continue to do so. I think Strike for the 8 is better to do with kills than HA. Well, we'll see. There's no Bastion skills. So the only reason I'm going to be doing Bastions is for better crystal production, which is going to be a critical piece of my strategy for this KBK. So this is going to be something we're going to have to really work on. And I think we started doing that. So have you saved a lot of speed ups? A decent amount, Benjo, but not nearly enough to be like, okay, I'm fine on speed ups. Especially non-universal speed ups. That's the other thing. Ooh. There's a sub to finish the stream out. Mizanul Bari, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Guys, it's been a pleasure. Had a blast. We'll continue to do this again next week. I'll probably take the day off tomorrow on Sunday. If I do anything, it might be a quick New World stream. And you'll definitely be getting some Infinite Galaxy content today and tomorrow because it is the weekend. So it'll be coming out a little bit later this evening. That being said, looking forward to seeing you guys next time. Cheers. Have a good one. And take care. See y'all.